I am sorry. Are you okay?
Podcast is intended for mature audiences. The views and opinions expressed are those of the panelists and do not reflect in any way those of the podcast partners, sponsors, or affiliates. Enjoy.
Hi, this is Michael Buffer, and you're listening to the Voice of the People. Let's get ready for Boxing Voice.
Breakfast Club of Boxing as GTO, Instagram, and just a lot of this the passion, man. And we're here to talk about the big fight. Super duper, big fight. We are live and taking phone calls.
Boxing Voice. Ayo Ness, roll up the Hardin. I just landed at Reed, I'm trying party. Roll up. Shout out to I mean. We rollin' permanent marker. Be careful, this jabber stain you like a permanent marker. Size them up, then back them down. Vander Holyfield posture. All these other shows frauds. We the real, they imposters. We got like 2 phones lit. I'm on my 2-tone-ish. Let's drop the line up. We got Bill Haney on the list. Whether it's X or Discord, hit the line, the floor is yours. You ain't feeling my opinion? We can meet at Border Wars. Throw you straight and I'ma slip. Throw my straight, you know it's lit. I take this rollie off my wrist and throw some gloves on this. I throw some gloves on this and turn the money made. Hit the subscribe button, it's free and you can join the day. And hit that champ level. Appreciate it. We live every day, twice a day, we stay dedicated. This the Boxing Voice, no better way to start your day. If it's hot, we got the drop, and that's each and every day. Whether you on the West Coast or the East, press play. 6 a.m. or 9 a.m., we'll get you through your day. This the Boxing Voice, no better way to start your day. If it's hot, we got the drop, and that's each and every day. Whether you on the West Coast or the East, press play. They tuning in from New York all the way to the UK.
This is just too easy. It's like taking candy from a baby.
What up? Good morning. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. It is Friday. Thank God it's Friday. We're here to discuss Manny Pacquiao and the fact that he is not leaving from boxing, getting a draw, arguably winning. Looks like it's motivated Manny Pacquiao to continue to fight on. Rumored pay-per-view numbers coming in for Manny Pacquiao. And now it looks like Pacquiao versus Romero could happen next. Is this a fight that you guys want? Because we're going to explore this new buzzing rumor, Manny Pacquiao versus Rolando Romero. Could this be next? Pacquiao's legendary second return in 1 year. Could they put together another fight for Manny Pacquiao before the end of the year? This time, going up against the young, hard-punching Rolando Romero. At this stage of Pacquiao's career, do you even care who he fights, or are you just happy to see the living legend in the ring? This is exactly what we're going to be discussing. If you guys want to call in, you already know Discord is available, X Spaces available to talk. Let's discuss this rumor, man, and if we can come together as a community, do you see better options out there for Manny Pacquiao? Are there better options out there for Manny Pacquiao to make another end-of-the-year fight, or is Rolando Romero the best option for Pacquiao? Now, Manny's recent fights include the draw with Mario Barrios, a loss to Yordenis Ugas, and an exhibition bout. Manny is now officially 46, but his legacy remains pretty much intact. It's not to the point where Roy Jones was, right? Manny comes back, but he's not getting destroyed. Roy was coming back and getting slept. Roy was getting put to bed every chance he got. So it's a little bit different. Pacquiao's legacy, in my opinion, isn't just yet damaged. He's not ruining it. You know, I think he's still the legendary Pacquiao, especially with being able to get a draw where some thought he won. He has the public on his side now. I don't know. Based off some of those right hands that we seen Barrios landed, does anybody think Rolly could knock out Manny Pacquiao? He didn't knock out Ryan that didn't even let hands go, but sometimes you do need a willing participant, right? Because it's like while he's throwing, you could catch him while he's throwing and then maybe hit him with some shit he don't see and sleep him. But I don't know about Rolly being able to stop Pacquiao. It would be his greatest win, and it would strengthen Rolly's career for sure. Like, it'll show that on the back half, he's been able to turn it all the way around and get some big wins. Ryan, now Pacquiao. But I think Pacquiao will use extreme footwork to kind of offset Romero, who's a little flat-footed, you know, looking to be set up to land some big power punches. But for context, guys, Pacquiao did return. He had a good fight with Mario Barrios, but it was after a 4-year layoff. While Romero's already had a big name with Gervonta Tank Davis, I think that this fight makes perfect sense for the PBC. If Pacquiao could win, then you're back in the same position. It's Pacquiao getting a win over a opponent that once upon a time faced Gervonta Tank Davis, PBC's biggest star. And if you can get Pacquiao in the win column, that is the fight that we need to make. I don't think that it's being talked about at the very moment because obviously Tank has some issues. But if they can resolve that, or at least get ahead of that issue, know exactly when those court dates are, and be able to put a training camp, I think we see Pacquiao versus Gervonta Tank Davis in the near future. But it starts with beating a former Gervonta Tank Davis opponent in Rolando Romero. This has a pay-per-view potential buy rate of at least 300 to 400 buys if it's on Prime Video, if it's promoted properly. I think that Romero and Pacquiao can make some decent numbers. Like I said, 300 to 400,000 pay-per-view buys shouldn't be an issue. Now, according to some sources, the Pacquiao Barrios only did 150, and the networks allegedly wanted at least 250, and this is Michael Woods that is reporting this. Once again, Michael Woods is reporting that Manny Pacquiao, by number for the pay-per-views, did 150,000 buys, whereas 250 was what was hoped for. So they fell 150,000 pay-per-view buys short of their magic number. And again, this is being reported by Michael Woods. Maybe there is a slither of hope that this number isn't correct and that the number that they were projecting to get as a safe number is also not correct, so that this wouldn't be a failure in the eyes of PBC. But I never heard 150 being a good buy rate. 250 is always a great break even and, you know, extra money in your pocket number. But again, at 46 years old, probably weren't a lot of people that believe Pacquiao would be competitive in that fight with Barrios. He proved it now. He proved it now, so we'll see. Maybe with this momentum, maybe, you know, fans seeing him come back, he got the draw. Some argue that he won. Maybe this next fight would be a little more interest, and that's why we believe it'll do 300,000 to 400,000 pay-per-view buys. Now, we don't have any fight date. Obviously, this is all speculative until these rumors come true. But the weight class we would have to assume is another welterweight fight to give Pacquiao another opportunity at winning a welterweight title at 46. End of the year, I would say early November, maybe December 4th, something like that, whatever falls on a Saturday. Tank fought on in December. Plenty of people fight in the beginning of December. You got to remember the November 22nd card with David Benavidez is there, so we don't want to be too close to that card. Now, that card is in pay-per-view, so it shouldn't affect, but we'll see. How would Manny Pacquiao's experience crush Rolly Romero's lack of experience? Can Rolly's power KO Pacquiao, or is Pacquiao just on another level? And is this fight another cash grab for Pacquiao, or is he trying to build his legacy? Or rather, should I say, is this a cash grab for both, or are they both trying to build legacy? That's a little fairer. What do you guys think is going to be the biggest key to victory for Pacquiao? You know, an older version of Pacquiao, or rather, should I say, the version we remember, we would have thought it'd be speed, maybe even stamina and power. Does he still have those three physical attributes? Will Romero's recent upset win make him unstoppable because of momentum versus the older Pacquiao? And I'm saying this does about 300,000 or more. I would say 300,000 to 400,000. We want to know what you guys think. What do you think this pay-per-view number would do? Phone lines are open. If you want to call in and talk some boxing, we're talking what's next for Manny Pacquiao, and how does he fare up in the fight with Rolando Romero? We got boxing from the UK. What's up?
Yo.
What up, boxing?
How you doing, my brother? You alright, yeah?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, Manny Pacquiao versus Rolly Romero. Are these rumors true, yeah?
Those are the rumors, man. That's what rumors are. You can't say if they're true or not until you get more information.
I mean, Manny Pacquiao's back. Manny Pacquiao's back in the mix, basically. He's back. That was a brilliant performance by Manny Pacquiao versus what's his name? Versus Barrios. So he's back in the mix.
Mario Barrios.
Yeah. Sorry, brother.
Nah.
I'm from Pakistan, man. I got my Punjabi tongue in it, brother.
No worries, brother.
You do the you do the stuff well, bro. It's better than me, but I ain't got that tongue for it, man. Mario Barrios. Is that right? But yeah, it's a good fight. I think it's a perfect fight. It's a winnable fight. I think he can win that fight, Manny Pacquiao. I think he can win that fight. I think he can really disrupt the division. But you know, right now, obviously Tank's not available. Otherwise, Tank and Pacquiao would be a good fight. Shea Mosley's fighting this weekend as well. I don't know if you knew about that. Yeah, Shea Mosley's fighting in London.
Yeah, versus Matt Floyd, bro.
Who's he fighting?
Matt Floyd, the pedo executioner. Man, I've been trying to get them scheduled. Yeah, he's some UK dude that started his career by hunting pedos and then went to jail for it, I think, and then
Yeah,
became a
what?
boxer.
Give that guy a fucking knighthood, mate. If he was doing that, he deserves the king's knighthood. But this country, the UK, is fucking weird, isn't it? What can we say? But yeah, Shane Mosley's back. Do you think Turkey and Sheikh? Yeah, I've got an idea. Not that I mean, I don't know if you want to see it, but do you think Turkey might turn around and might say, let's start? Why don't we start an older people's league? Start a boxing league for the older people, like De La Hoya, Mayweather, Pacquiao, Shane Mosley. Put them all in there. What do you reckon?
Yeah, I mean, listen, I don't know that you have to start an old people's league. Just do it like the USA Boxing. If a guy is, 45 years old or 40 and above, really, the rules in USA Boxing is 40 and above. They're masters. So, they fight with less time. So it's 2-minute rounds, and you fight people that are just as old as you. So, yeah, like Shane and Pacquiao should be fighting. Pacquiao and Floyd could be fighting, to keep it safe. The same age bracket is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, I mean, Ricky Hatton's coming back. Ricky Hatton's son retired, and Ricky Hatton's now coming back.
Yeah, I mean, that's what happens when the apple doesn't fall close to the tree. You're forced to come back and, fix the legacy.
You know that, brother. You know that, brother, mate. Some people say the apple don't fall too far, but sometimes it may be falling too far. Who knows? But yeah, I think that Turkey will do it. I think he'll try and explore these ideas. Up till now, Mayweather hasn't really been on board with Turkey, has he? He hasn't been too much on board with what he wants to do. But what about the Daniel Dubois? What did you make of the Daniel Dubois situation in the end, with the whole gathering and bullshit that was going on?
I mean, it seems like maybe his dad tried to capitalize and make some money there. I don't know, bro.
Yeah, I think his dad got too involved. And Don Charles was on TalkSport this week, and he was saying, that it was a gathering, it wasn't a party. And people here have been taking the piss a little bit out of Daniel Dubois. They've been saying that, did Daniel Dubois have a bouncy castle there? Was he allowed an ice cream with sauce? Stuff like that. It's just, they're taking the piss out.
They're trying to call him a daddy's boy. They call him a daddy's boy.
Basically, yeah. So it's been a bit funny, man. It's been a funny little pair. Just hold on 1 second, man.
Yeah. Hey, man.
Hold on 1 second.
Daniel Dubois, man. He'll bounce back, bro. He'll bounce back for sure. He'll bounce back. He's got Frank Warren, man. They should be good. Who is that? Ryan Frazier. What up, Ryan?
Good, what's good, B, man? What up, Ness?
Another day, another dollar. Damn, Ryan with no hat. That's always strange.
Yeah, it's a little hot out here today.
So what's good, man? Rolando and Manny.
Man,
Buy or sell? What you doing?
Barrios dropped the ball, man. It should be Barrios and Rolly, but you know what I'm saying? He didn't retire that old man, so now here Pacquiao come. He might beat Rolly. Nah, I don't know, man. Rolly got punching power.
He do.
We'll have to see.
But he ain't really show it in the fight with Ryan, right? Like he showed his power, got Ryan's respect, and then we truly never seen that power again. I don't know whose fault that was, because I know Ryan wasn't trying to engage as much as we thought he would, but yeah.
Nah, that's facts, man. He boxed more, but yeah, I don't know why he didn't go for the kill, like try to stop Ryan. I felt like Ryan Garcia was very gun shy after he got put down. Totally. But yeah, this is a good fight for PBC for sure. Obviously, they don't know what Tank Davis is doing, so they need the other guys to start fighting.
I think that's the fight they should be doing, bro. Like, why they even doing this one, right? Like, why not go straight into the Pacquiao Tank fight, avoiding Roach. No one would care because it's such a big fight for him. You know, I mean, his fans, when I say no one, I mean his fans aren't going to care. They're
Yeah.
like, you know, yeah, like we beat Roach. It was a draw. He wasn't really supposed to be fighting. Why y'all care that we ain't rematch him? Y'all ain't even want the fight when we first dropped it.
Word.
Now y'all want the fight. Y'all said Roach was a bum. Now y'all want him to get a rematch. So cool, just go straight into the Pacquiao fight. That's a huge fight. And listen, man, we do need somebody to take over. So, you know, a great event with Pacquiao could help
Right.
boost a Gervonta Tank Davis to that stratosphere where maybe, you know, he could take over.
Wow, you think so?
I don't know. You got some feedback?
Oh,
Yeah, I mean, I think maybe. Why not? You beat Pacquiao in the fashion that Tank beats people. You know, he sleeps him. Maybe jump back out. Oh, it stopped. Talk.
my bad, yo. I'm trying. Is it good now? Trying to fix this.
So far, yeah.
Yeah, man. No, I agree with you. Like, for Tank to win against Pacquiao, I mean, him to stop Pacquiao, you know what they gonna say, man?
That would be huge for him, bro. It doesn't matter what age because you know Tank's knockouts are like that. So I don't know. I think I could see him getting a lot of credit if he stopped Pacquiao. I would say that's the bigger fight, but again, he's probably not being pushed in that direction simply because he's going through things. So that's why Rolly's an option. Maybe Pacquiao and Tank could happen immediately next.
Right.
First quarter
Yeah.
next year.
Yeah. Oh, next year you're thinking?
Yeah, I'm thinking maybe Pacquiao keeps the momentum and does something December. And then, you know, winner of Pacquiao Rolly versus Tank sometime next year.
Okay. Now I was thinking, yeah, December, November, because Pacquiao, he said he only had 2 months of training camp for this fight. I don't know how much I believe in that, but I thought that was disrespectful when he said that.
I mean, Pacquiao, older Pacquiao has always had issues with training. I feel like we've always heard reports of he only trained X amount of days or months because of some sort of political campaign or some sort of, you know, some shit, right? Like, I don't know that he's been training the way that we remember the old Pacquiao of 24/7, if that makes any sense.
Nah, he ain't doing all that. That's why I thought Barrios needed to retire him, but shout out to Pacquiao. He here, man. He might win a title, which is nuts.
I mean, some argue that he should have won a title versus Barrios. So
I don't know. I scored it 8-4. So I don't know for Barrios, but that was Barrios' fault. Like Bob Santos said, I think in the 11th round, he was showing him too much respect.
yeah.
Way too much. But hey, PBC, I mean, they lost Canelo. They don't know when Tank's coming back. So I guess Pacquiao is the biggest name there. Benavidez is fighting Riyadh season.
Yep.
This is the problem of not building stars right here. You got to resort back to the old guys.
Well, you know, the TKO or the UBO, they have some ideas on building stars. So we'll see. And we still got, well, I guess I can't really say pro box. They're not signing like that many new guys. They're signing older guys. It's like a last chance hurrah over there. So they're signing older guys and giving them opportunities. But,
but those guys, they got great matchmakers, man. That's what makes them pro box and top rank. That's what makes them different when they groom their guys because they got great matchmakers. The UBO, I don't know who they're gonna hire for a matchmaker, but that shit counts in this sport.
Certainly does.
So how do you think it's gonna work for like B-side fighters?
In terms of,
Or are they just gonna the UBO, are they just gonna have their guys fighting each other, their own guys? Because like they're gonna have
Yeah, I
to
mean, I
sign a
think
lot of
they're
people
gonna.
then.
I think they're gonna sign their own world, right?
Oh, okay,
I
they
don't
would
know.
have to.
I don't watch UFC. You got to tell me how the UFC contender work.
I think UFC contender works is like if you win, you get the contract for sure, but then they can sign like whoever they feel like is
Well, that's my
worthy.
point, right? Like they do the UFC contender and they get all these people to come. Now they have plenty
Yeah,
of people to look through and your own B
right.
sides as well. You know, you don't really need to go find a boxing B side on BoxRec if you're opening up auditions.
I guess so. Yeah.
But phone lines are open. Mozzie, what up?
My man Mozzie.
Yo, yo,
Drop another
You.
track. What's going on, Mozzie?
what's the word, family? Ryan, what's the word, champ?
What's going on, man?
Chilling, chilling. What's good? Ness, top of the morning.
What up?
What up? Yo, I feel like we probably gonna get a lot of negative calls, right? So I'm gonna try to do. I'm gonna play the other side and try to think positive. And, talk positive. It's Friday. Let's go into the weekend. You know what I'm saying? Being positive, man. We got good fights this weekend and everything. So let's be positive about this. Um, At the end of the day, some people may think Pacquiao doesn't deserve the rematch because not a rematch, but a championship fight after coming in and getting the draw. But I think, hey man, if he could show he still got that stamina and he still got that pep in his step, because you seen him jumping around and patting his gloves and he was on them feet, man. Pacquiao was bouncy, and I think that confused Barrios, and I think that can probably confuse Rolly too. I don't think Rolly's a great mover. Um, and he wasn't really moving a lot in the Ryan Garcia fight. Granted, Ryan Garcia didn't really give him any reason to move, but I don't think Ryan Garcia is a good mover either. So Pacquiao really got a chance against all them guys, man. You know what I'm saying? Because he moves and he confuses his opponents. And he showed that in the Barrios thing. Man, Barrios didn't know what to do, man. He was lost. And of course, being under the lights against the great Pacquiao might even add a little bit of, jitterness too, right? So, Pacquiao, I think they are gonna make the fight with Rolly next. It's an interesting fight. You got people that's gonna ride with Pacquiao. You got people that think Rolly got the power to keep him off him, but Rolly don't really move too well. So, I think Pacquiao could get on them feet, bounce around, and give Rolly some problems, man. And if he wins, I think Manny Pacquiao is gonna get a rematch with Barrios. I know people, they want to talk the Tank stuff, but we can't really add Tank into this equation, man, because we don't really know what's going on with him. We don't know if he's fighting Lamont next. We don't know who he's going to fight next. And and I don't know if he moves up to even fight Barrios, because then he's going to be stuck up there. You know what I mean? So uh, I can definitely see this Rolly fight happening, and after that, the winner seeing Barrios. So we got to get ready for that Barrios and Pacquiao rematch, or we got to get ready for that Barrios and Rolly unification fight. Um, that's definitely the smart thing for PBC to do. Does this do 300K though? I don't know, man. I mean, I think we passed that. I think the boxing community as a whole is past 300,000 people buying some shit right now, bro. You know what I mean? Like with everything that's going on the zone, and people fire sticking what they gotta pay for, and then they watching the zone or whatever's on the zone. You know what I mean? I don't really think anybody's gonna buy that. I don't think it's fight party worthy. You know what I'm saying? But I still respect the fight. You know what I mean? I respect Pacquiao came back, showed he still got it. Some people may think Pacquiao hasn't, I mean, what he's done for boxing is great and everything, but they don't think he should come in and get title shots off the rip. It's PBC, man, and they're gonna do, you know, what they have the right to do while they got them belts in their possession. While they paying them sanction fees, these is the fights that they gonna give us. And I ain't mad at it because, if I was the boss over at PBC, these would be the fights that I would be making, right?
So Pacquiao versus Rolly next. I don't think it's a rumor. I think they talking about it, and I think they putting that together for us, man. And I think that's the fight we're gonna get. And I'm gonna give Pacquiao a shot, man. I'm gonna give him the benefit of the doubt because he showed he still got that stamina. He showed he could still go these rounds and still be bouncy in the late rounds. You know what I mean? Arguably he lost the last 2 rounds in the Barrios fight, which caused the draw to happen. But if he can, just push a little bit harder, man, we don't know what type of issues he can give Rolly with all that movement. So, you know what I mean? I'm gonna think positive and stay positive on this fight and say, give us the fight, man. Give us the fight. You know what I mean? But that's my call, man. And
All right,
yeah,
champ.
man. Shout out to y'all. Sure.
Appreciate you. If you're watching this on
Salute,
YouTube,
salute.
don't forget to hit that thumbs up button. It's going to help with the visibility of the show. We're trying to put this episode in the eyes of boxing fans that don't know we're rocking out every single day, multiple times a day. It is Friday. Salute. Malcolm, what up?
Yo, audio good?
Straight.
Yep.
Yeah, shout out to you, Nessa Dominican Monster. We got my boy OVO Ryan. What's good, my brother?
What's good, Malcolm?
What up, man? Shout out to TBV, but yo, man, I ain't gonna even talk about the topic right now. I gotta start this off. Did anybody catch the Golden Boy card last night? I had no idea.
Basura, B.
Nah.
Yeah,
Bro,
y'all wasn't
man got
fucking
a
with the main
draw
event.
in the main event, bro. Like,
Yeah,
That's
I'm not gonna
wild.
lie.
man.
Like,
And you a
I
prospect.
watched
Like,
it.
this ain't Pacquiao Barrios on a high level. And
I'm
I
gonna
ain't,
keep it a
man,
bean.
crazy.
Listen, I did not score that shit a draw, bro, at all. Like watching it, I had Flores losing. I thought Chavez did his thing. He probably lost like 3 rounds, but Chavez's movement, it just seemed good. He was boxing off the back foot well. He was countering well. Flores his corner was pissed. Like I think it was like the 5th round, his corner was just cursing him out. And then you see on the corner, and the little letters just talking about apologies for the bad language. That should have me crying. But I thought Chavez got the job done. It's unfortunate, but Flores was home. You feel me? He just needed to feint a little more, try to bait him in, work the body a little more. He won the last 2 rounds for sure, but all I really seen, I'm gonna be real with you, because I caught that shit so late. All I really seen was the main event. I probably try to watch all the other fights just cause. You feel me? But shout out to anybody who's seen that, seen the fights. But yeah, in terms of the topic, I didn't really catch the pre-pro, so what? We're just saying if that fight's gonna happen or if it can happen next.
Yep.
If Manny's saying he won it, then I could see that happening. And listen, I don't care if Rolly just beat Ryan. I have Manny Pacquiao belt to ass. I'm gonna stand on that. I'm not saying PEDs didn't affect Ryan at all, but what I seen in the Rolly fight, anybody who got good odds when it comes to boxing, all you seen was a guy take away a one-trick pony's best weapon. Ryan does not have a good right hand at all, because his jab looked just as fast as it normally does, but he had no left hook, he had no answer, and Rolly's power kind of had him shook, but he could not land that left hook. I'm not gonna sit here and say that Rolly is trash, but I'm not falling into the hype and this like second coming of Rolly now. So if he fight Pacquiao, I got Pacquiao putting belt to ass. I think the angles, even though his foot speed isn't what it was, between the angles and the experience, I think he's gonna cook him. You feel me? But I definitely don't want him in Tank. I don't want that fight at all. But yeah, I think that's all I
Why
really
not?
gotta say.
Why you don't want that
I
fight?
just don't want it because listen, if you're gonna fight Pacquiao, you should have at least cleaned out your divisions before. You feel me? Because we already know, and I'm not trying to be too negative. And I get it, it's Manny Pacquiao. You know what I'm saying? That's a legend. But we've been wanting you to clean out your division, and then all of a sudden you're willing to move up to fight certain guys at 147. I don't care if he's short. I don't give a damn. But if anybody who's a Tank fan, if you're gonna criticize Shakur for doing that with Conor Ben, then you gotta criticize Tank if he's gonna do that with Manny Pacquiao. I just don't want it. I'd rather he clean out it and unify or some shit. I don't need that. That's a circus fight. It's bullshit. Nah, I'm good on that. But yeah, I think that's really all I gotta say. Shout out to you guys, man. And yo, great show yesterday morning, man. I love having Caesar, hearing Caesar talk. That should sound like I'm hearing one of my uncles talk or my grandfather, man. That accent, that should have me crying the whole time. But
Shout out to C.
yeah, man, I'm gonna keep tuning in. Yeah, man, I'm gonna keep tuning in, man. Shout out to both of y'all. Appreciate the content.
All right. Nah, Caesar be hitting us with the bud. Bud,
he was
what you
cooking
don't know
yesterday, man.
is. Yeah, nah, he do his thing. He got connects, man. I fuck with Caesar.
Yeah.
Tito Vos. We're gonna be having that kid that's looking to break Mayweather's record on the show, Abel Mendoza, at 8 o'clock.
Buenos dias, buenos dias, buenos
Record for
dias.
what? What record?
What you mean? 50 and 0,
What
kid.
record? Who?
The 50 and 0 record.
Oh my God.
Who's that?
How many champs
What I
you
miss?
fight?
Huh?
How many
What I
champs you
miss?
fight?
Who's that?
Abel Mendoza.
Ooh. Careful there, Ness. You're gonna trigger a bunch of people. Hey, but to the topic, gentlemen, why not let Manny Pacquiao have his run, man? Bernard Hopkins did it. You know, I think why not? I don't think there's a need for a masters division in pro boxing. I think exceptions live forever, and Manny Pacquiao could be one. Now, shout out to Mario Barrios for opening the window for him to crawl back into this 147 contention, but you know, it's anybody's division right now. I mean, Mario Barrios improved himself as the weakest link in 47, in my opinion. And Rolly's athletic, man. He catch him coming in, he could knock him out. You know, he doesn't move his feet very well, but he pivots really good. So, you know, Manny hits the wrong angle and pow, it's over, you know. You know who Rolly reminds me of? That character on Deadpool, the one that's always getting lucky.
Who's that?
You know what I'm talking
Oh,
about? The
chick?
girl with the curly
Girl,
hair.
right?
I think her name she calls her
Yeah.
Domino. Just hella lucky,
Yeah,
falling
yeah,
out of
yeah.
shit, falling on soft shit, just landing in the right spot at the right time. It's just that's been Rolly's career, man. And you know, it's fun to watch because he's like the guy that shouldn't even be there. You know what I mean? So shout out to him if he gets to fight, man. But yeah, that's how I feel, bro. Like, let Manny Pacquiao have his run. If he feels like he can get there and they're willing to pay for the fights, let's go, Manny. Fuck it. You know, that's my call.
Yeah, Rolly has gotten a lot of names, man.
Hell yeah. Lucky son of a gun. Without a doubt. But yeah, man, Abel Mendoza will be on the show at 8 o'clock. And we have another guest scheduled around 7:30. But yeah, Abel is this young kid that I believe, what is his record? Like 40-something and no? 73% knockout ratio, 42 wins, 31 KOs. Few regional titles. So he's obviously not considered elite. I don't know how he got all these fights, right? Because he's not that old. So, yeah, I got to interview this kid. I just need to know what's this story like, what's this journey been like, because he's fought all over, too. So, like, for starters, who's the money? Who's the money? How are you traveling the world to fight all these people? You know, I'm seeing America, Jamaica, Colombia, Mexico.
Like he's doing the work himself, it looks like.
For sure. I mean, himself meaning a team. I don't think he's financially backing it and traveling. But this resume reminds me of like a Julio Cesar Chavez resume. You know,
yes, you're right.
All those debuts and you know, good old fashioned club shows, just working. I just want to know the story. I just want to know why. You know, not that there's anything wrong with it, but why? Why did you go this route? What happened? Who's backing you? Who's financing all these Mexico? Did you live in Mexico? This is a lot of Mexico fights.
He's from Texas, it looks like. So
yeah, He's
Pretty
from
close.
Texas, so he's driving over the border every weekend and
Maybe,
shit.
yeah, maybe.
Then you got these Colombia, right? These Colombia or Ecuador? These are
I
Colombia.
think Colombia.
So,
Yeah.
he went out to Colombia and got it done. And I'm really interested because you remember the last kid that went to Colombia, Paul Bamba. He racked up like 15 Colombian fights, stood out there, look what it looked like from BoxRec for like 2 fucking months and fought like almost every other day and shit, but died because it's just too much on the body. My man
Word.
passed away super young. So, yeah, I'm interested. I mean, he has won some regional titles, and he's knocked out some journeymen. No one ranked. Everybody has been unranked. But nonetheless, he's made a name for himself. I know Carmel believes he could beat him, but the fights never happened. After the Pitbull Cruz fight, he's been posting and talking about wanting to fight Cruz. So one of our listeners
Mel
hit us.
want to fight this dude?
Carmel
Carmel
been
want to
wanting
get
to
in
fight.
here with him?
Carmel been wanting to fight this dude, saying this dude is cheeks. Because, again, maybe Carmel's looking at his record like, nah, he's built up. I'll beat his ass. But this kid, I think, has a win over Lamont, so don't nobody sleep on him. I think he fought
Lamont
3 times.
Who? Roach?
Yeah. I think he fought 3 times with
In the
Lamont.
Emmys?
Like I said, I think he fought 3 times with Lamont. He's also got an interview out there saying he wanted to step in for Lamont or some shit like that. Yeah, so I guess he's somebody that we just didn't know because he didn't take the traditional route and it didn't blow up. I don't know. But he's obviously known. If he fought Lamont, he fought other people.
Yeah. He definitely known in the amateur scene then for sure.
Yep. Let me see. Yep, Trilas Philly, what up?
Good morning, guys.
What up?
What up?
Hey, as far as Pacquiao, is he ranked by the WBA, or are any of the sanctioning bodies willing to give him a title shot after a draw just because he's Manny Pacquiao?
Yeah, I mean, I think after the draw, he's going to be ranked because he's Manny Pacquiao, especially in the WBA. What benefits Al?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah, he'll be there.
So that means, because it looks like Giasov is the number 1 ranked contender for the WBA, so they'll just skip him and give Pacquiao, obviously, he's going to bring more money, right?
Yep.
Sanctioning fee will be a lot higher, and, well, I guess Pacquiao gets the fight for the WBA. Has Rolly said anything? Or is he being all cryptic or some shit?
No, nothing other than that he wants it. He said his response is something like, who wouldn't want to fight Manny Pacquiao?
Yeah. Okay. And Pacquiao has said himself that he wants to keep going, or this is just rumor?
Rumors, baby. Rumors, man. You know that's what boxing is filled with. One big soap opera.
Shit. Okay, the fucking rumor mill. I guess that's what we're going to go off of. All right, that's my call, guys. Have a good day.
All right.
Yeah, I feel bad for Giasov, man. He may never get a shot.
Yo, this kid is
funny.
Never.
Man, it is what it is.
I gotta interview this kid, bro. He's listed as his own manager and his own promoter.
Yeah, that's what I saw, and I'm like, that's why I said it looks like he's doing it himself.
Bro. He's official, and that's what I'm saying. Like, I gotta interview him. You can't put that on there. Like, you gotta go through the proper procedures to be recognized as a manager and a promoter. So this is crazy to me. I can't wait now. Yeah, man. Phone lines are open if you're trying to call in. We got a poll here on the community page. Pacquiao versus Romero, who wins? Pacquiao wins 52%. Romero upset 35%. Draw 4%. KO madness 8%. That's crazy. Both got power and nobody thinking it'll be a stoppage. And over on our live chat here, on the show on YouTube, where I hope you have already hit that thumbs up. How many pay-per-view buys does Pacquiao Romero actually do? 300,000 is 31%. 400,000 is 10%. 500,000, 52%. 150 or less, 46%. Damn. Is that because y'all think it's a garbage pay-per-view, or because y'all know people steal the pay-per-view? I'm a little bit confused.
Nah, pay-per-view's dead, Ness.
Yeah.
Dead in the water, man.
Vega.
Everybody's
Hey,
stealing
good
now.
morning. Can you hear me?
Yep.
What up, Vega?
What up? What up? Hey, Ness, did you watch Pacquiao Barrios?
Yeah.
Oh, you watched the whole thing? You saw it?
Yeah.
Okay. How'd you score it?
I ain't score that shit. I'm watching from my
Oh.
bed. I told y'all that shit.
Oh, no, I mean, okay. No, I didn't hear that
Nah.
before. That's all right. Cool. You thought it was a good fight?
Good. Not really. I feel like Barrios could have done so much more. That right hand was on the money for me, and he didn't use it more, or at least how he should have. You know, Pacquiao definitely looked a bit slower than normal, and I just can't get over his face. His face is looking wrinkled now. It's not like back in the day. Yeah, I mean, it was Barrios' fight to win, and I think that, you know, he didn't do enough. I hear that everybody's talking about you got to take the belt from the champ and all that stuff, but he's not really the champ in this situation. Like, yes, he is because he got the strap, but, you know, in the eyes of the public, Manny's the people's champ.
Oh, the people. Okay.
I mean,
Ryan, you said 8-4?
Yeah, that's how I
said
scored it.
8-4 you had it,
8-4.
Ryan?
Yeah. I mean,
For
I felt like Pacquiao was
Mario
trying to do
Barrios?
vintage Pacquiao. Yeah, I got it for Barrios. I thought Pacquiao was trying to do a lot of late round stuff, and I don't care, man. You fight for 10 seconds, I'm not giving you a round.
Let's go. No spurt
I'm
fighting.
surprised.
No spurt fighting,
I'm
man.
surprised
No.
that Ness would say what he said, because I absolutely agree with both of you guys, man. I felt Mario Barrios could have did more, and I felt like he won. I don't want to see Manny Pacquiao really in a championship fight. To be real, man, Barrios really showed you. I think why a lot of people were picking Manny Pacquiao, that he's not at championship level at welterweight currently. It was kind of a belt that was kind of, can't think of a better word, man, so I apologize, but kind of given to him, man. I mean, they let him fight Ugas coming off of a major injury to his eye, and like 16 months, 14 months out the ring, something like that. It was a long time. Then they give him, you know, two decent guys, but, you know, not top 5, not 10, top 10 guys in the division. And, you know, he looked great. And I think the beginning parts of both those fights. But hey, man, what makes a great fighter, what makes an elite fighter, is being able to maintain that level throughout the fight. I think that's what separates guys. And Barrios hasn't shown us that in any fight against a credible or another guy of some type of quality. And yeah, it was nasty work. I'm not going to lie. You gave him way too much respect. So now it's like, what's next for Pacquiao? I mean, the dude got a draw against the current champion. So now you can't deny that he deserves another opportunity. I mean, most people that listen to the show, most people that watch the fight, they all believe Manny Pacquiao should have got that win. I don't know if it's fandom. I don't know if it's because, you know, maybe his punches seem to be a bit heavier. Maybe because they just, you know, were rooting for the older guy, the underdog. I couldn't tell you. Or maybe it's just, maybe I'm anti Manny Pacquiao. I don't even realize it because, yeah, I just didn't see him winning. He looked cool in spots. You know, he sometimes gave us that lead left hand step around, you know, that he was famous for. We didn't really see. Someone said that he had that bounce. I mean, I didn't really see it. Not while punching.
I think
you know,
that's
that
just
really
natural, though. I think that he's always going to have that bounce. I just don't think it was the way people remember it. They nostalgic, and they you know, want to believe it looked like normal, but he's always going to be on his toes. He's always going to be a jumpy dude, but I just think he lost a step. And that's okay. This is Russ, 4 years rough. Like maybe this fight with Rolly's a little bit slower. Rolly's a little bit shorter. Rolly's a little bit less of a reach. You know, definitely comes with more power. But, you know, now you got 2 training camps too.
But hey, I'll say this, right? It could be Russ. But Rolly is faster
Come on,
than
champ.
Barrios.
Come on.
He's
What you mean
stronger.
could be? It's 4 years off.
No, hey, I mean, but he's also 46 years old. So like
Yeah,
that can't be denied.
yeah, but I mean, looking at that version of Pacquiao, he didn't look 46. He just looked not the Pacquiao we remember. Like, I think he could look better with another training camp.
Or maybe there's enough tape on him now to where people say, hey, he don't like it to the body. You know, hey, he's gonna fight in spurts.
Yeah.
So when he fights in those spurts, you have to answer back immediately. So I guess that's the intrigue.
Rolly has solace. He's a great trainer. He does a lot of research. You know, plenty of dudes have left him and come back, and you know, lost with other trainers, and he rebuilds them. So maybe he implements that Cuban game plan to the body, but dangerous to go to the body on a guy like Pacquiao, especially a southpaw. No.
Barrios did it. It's just when Pacquiao said stop doing it, he just obliged.
I just
So,
think that Barrios
Yeah,
was
exactly.
taller,
Yeah.
longer. It's a tricky style, bro. You're not considered. You didn't meet him. You didn't meet him. You got to consider anybody that was at the party, bro. Barrios is listed at 6 feet. He's not 6 feet. I'm 6'5", man. Barrios is a tall dude. That range is gonna feel different from a tall dude. And matter of fact, let's think about it. When the fuck the last time Pacquiao fought somebody that tall? Maybe Ampo, that he wasn't expecting that either. Look at how he looked in that fight. And maybe that's what Barrios needed, that type of aggression. I don't know why people ain't look at that fight for tape or motivation. Yo, hold it down. You there,
I don't know.
Alex?
I just think Barrios a bigger puncher, man, than Rolly's a bigger puncher than Barrios. So I feel like if he hit Manny to the body, that shit gonna feel a lot different. But I don't know, man.
For sure. But do we got fights of Rolly like being a body puncher, bro?
We don't, but like you said, he got Salas over there. That's what he there for. He there to show him which angles
now
he
we
can get
gotta
him at.
wait till fight night though to see did they actually, you know, pick up on that on the Barrios fight, implement it in the new fight.
Mhm.
I don't know.
I mean, it looked like they had a game plan for Ryan Garcia because they took away his right hand. So, I mean, I never seen Barrios box like that. So he's stuck. He's showing he.
I
can
mean, how much
stick
of it
to a
was
plan.
Rolly now that we physically see Ryan get a fucking hole in his hand? Like how
No,
much of
that's
it?
facts.
How much of it
But
was
okay,
Rolly, right? Like now we
how,
really
how
got to
much?
see was that Rolly or was Ryan after getting hit? He
Mhm.
wasn't gun shining, and in fact, it was his hand. You know,
Yeah, well, then we got to answer. Then is Barrios even that great as a champion because he hasn't really defended the belt successfully yet?
at all, bro, at all. And that's
Yeah,
why I was telling people that those 2 draws drop him down. If you check the WBC rankings, I think, not the WBC rank. What the fuck did I see that he
the
was like
ring.
a number 7?
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Hmm.
is it the ring?
That's- I don't know. I thought he was like top 3 in the ring last time I saw it, but you might be right.
I'll
Maybe he
check.
dropped after the draw.
I seen something. Maybe the other rankings that the trans whatever. I know I seen something like, damn, is that
Mm.
right?
Oh, he's number
Right
3 in the
now,
ring still, but
yeah, he's 3 in the ring.
the ring hasn't updated in a while. July 16th.
And WBC hasn't been updated since the 14th of July. The freshest one is the WBO on the 22nd, 3 days ago. That has in the welterweight division Norman as the champion, Alexis Rocha as number 1, Devin Haney as number 2, Echo Usman as number 3.
Yeah, man.
So Blair's about to get a fight.
Blair Cobbs.
Yeah.
Finally, my man got up out that Don King contract. Shout out to him, man.
I mean, shout out to Elliott. I'm
But
sure.
whoever he got over there who did it for him.
I'm sure it
Yeah.
was him, the manager, that got him out of it. If not, fuck. Who was it? Alex, you still there? Oh, he dropped off. Al in the Bay, what up? Yeah, man, I'm hearing he might scrabble out there in the UK though.
Yo, what's up? What's up?
What up?
Yeah, man, that Barrios fight was depressing, man. Um, you could see Manny Pacquiao is too old to be boxing. You could see it in the fight. Um, and Barrios, you could see that. I don't know if he didn't want to hurt him or he didn't believe in himself. Because all he did was trying to throw that jab. So I want to take the thing that he didn't want to hurt Pacquiao. Um, I don't believe he should be in another title fight. You feel me? I think he should just be in a regular fight if he's gonna be in a regular fight. But I definitely believe Rolly have too much respect for himself to go out like Barrios. Um, so if the fight do happen, I definitely got Rolly, and I think Rolly gonna stop Pacquiao. I didn't never thought Barrios would stop Pacquiao. I was always hoping Barrios would stop Pacquiao, but we all know Barrios not who people think Barrios is. You know, he's not the champ that you think he is. Then he was given a belt. Uh, you know, he lost. He already lost to somebody who came off a. He lost to Keith Thurman, who took 2-3 years off and came back and beat him. So we already knew Barrios wasn't the dude. Pacquiao even looked at Barrios and said he wasn't the dude. Um, I do never want to see Pacquiao versus Tank. Never. I don't want to see that on a pay-per-view. I don't want to see it for free. I don't want to see it on YouTube. Do not make that fight. That will be embarrassing. Pacquiao versus Tank. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. We need to get Pacquiao up out of there, man. Before they seriously hurt this dude. I don't want to see him go out on the shield. He's too old for that. So yeah, man.
So who do you want
Man,
to
just
see him
thinking
with then if
about
you don't want to see him
Pacquiao getting
fight
another
Rolly?
title shot is depressing.
Yeah. Especially off a draw,
'Cause
4 years. Yeah.
Yeah, you got all these guys who bust their butt, who get in the rankings, who fight these fights, climb up the ladder, and then you let an old dude come in and take the spot. Like, that is messed up. Like, you feel me? At least do the George Foreman thing where, you got to build yourself back up, But just coming back immediately and get 2 title shots, that is nasty. That is disgusting. Somebody's giving a brown paper bag with some dead presidents in it under the table. And, they're doing some look away. And that's my call.
Salute to Al. Nah, man. I agree with you, brother. I never liked the idea of Pacquiao coming back to get a title shot, but that's why I said, man, Mario Barrios, you got to retire this man. You got to put him out. That could have been a fight where Mario Barrios' name goes up a bit because he beat a legend, but now we
My
sitting
bad,
here
John.
talking about Pacquiao because Pacquiao survived. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. But yeah,
Apologies. These
nah,
phone
you good. You
calls.
good, bro. Dealing
We
with
got some
business.
super chats. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. Crazy, right? So I'm gonna say the story without saying the names and shit. So
Mm.
I found actually y'all know. I said it out loud. The kid I was interviewing the other day, I'm like, man, it's a good opponent for Price Sparrow.
Okay.
So I did the due diligence, and that was Price dad. He like, man, we trying to make a statement. And I'm like, bro, this dude's a 54 pounder, never fought at 47, so he got to come down. He gonna be bigger than you. He about to fight, so he'll be 2-0 going into y'all fight. Y'all 2-0. And he wants something tougher than that. So I'm like, all right.
Hey.
I'm like, I ain't the matchmaker. I'm just trying to help. But
Yeah.
I'm going to look for something. If you want to make a statement, Nessa find you a motherfucking statement to make. I tell you right now. Huang, Houston.
Why they want to fast track so fast though?
They saying Sparrow like that.
Then you got to be an Olympian. You got to, you know what I'm saying? There's a process to that.
Hey, man. Olympics,
There is a real
man.
process.
We changing the game. Olympics. What up, champ?
Man, good morning, Nez. Good morning, Ryan from the Six. Man,
What's good, my brother?
You know what? I was listening out in Bay, and I'm like, man, I agree with everything he said, right? But then I started thinking about it, and I'm like, well, you know what? Hold on, man. If Barrios look like that against Manny Pacquiao, what does that say about Manny? You know what I mean? So it's like, maybe he does deserve another one because at 46, he showed us that this guy ain't that guy. I don't want to hear that, oh, he respected him too much. And this is something I said. It's my initial feelings. He respected him too much. Oh man, he was starstruck. Now, man, you're a professional. You're supposed to go in there and do your due, and what it do is say something about you and it say something about him. It's tell us that you ain't that dude, you ain't the goods, you the weakest link in the 147 championship, 147 champs, and give us another Manny Pacquiao fight, even though at first I was like, no, I want this. I want to see that old ass motherfucker in there again, right? But no, now I do. Let's see him against Rolly. Let's see what he do with Rolly. Because if you guys can't get a champ who's been out of the ring for so long, right? An ex-champ who's been out of the ring for so long, got all kinds of, this dude involved in politics in the Philippines and stuff, right? Man, got a lot of stuff going on, and you guys young. All you do is train. You in Vegas getting sparring all the time, blah blah blah, with the best work, and that's how you look. So that's why you know what? Yeah, give him another rolling shot.
Nah. He gonna let you do that, bro. Yeah, he in Vegas get the best work, but he just had a kid. Like he just had a kid.
No,
you know?
I'm talking about Rolly though. Now I'm talking about Rolly.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying? Because Rolly in Vegas, you know, he get actually best work. So let's see, throw him in there with a Rolly. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. You know what I'm saying? Because matter of fact, I thought Barros was out of California with Santos. My bad. But another thing though, because my time went on. Man, did you watch that Golden Boy card last night?
I was watching it while we was live, and I finished the main event. Homie got a draw, bro. And this,
well, I fell asleep at
and
11
I hate
o'clock.
to sound like this, right? Because if it was me or any of my relatives and Golden Boy is behind them that much, I would be happy for him. But at the same time, bro, as a consumer, you pushing this kid. What the fuck was the main event's name?
Gucci Man.
Gucci Man. You keep pushing Gucci on us. He already got an upset loss. Cool. We back on the train, and he did that. I don't know. I'm not telling him end it because they go
ruin it for me.
No, they go Tevin Farmer.
They go tonight.
Well, no, you got to think of Tevin Farmer. So it's just like, yo, it ain't over, but like, yo, we got to get it together because, you know what I'm saying? We going down a slippery slope.
That's the only fight I didn't watch last night because I fell asleep. Man, that Griffiths kid looked good. You saw that Mexican kid with the you know what, if I go freaking roll me for another one. But the guy who had on the Tejana, the Mexican hat, he was going hard. He beat the dude was like Valdez or something like that. Vasquez. He beat a Valdez or a Vasquez. The guy started out strong. The guy that he beat, and then he knocked him out, man. Well, he didn't knock him out. The ref had to stop the fight. That fight was, man, all the fights was good last night except for one. The guy from Houston. Yeah, man. His niggas look bad, man. The guy who supposedly hurt his hand. I don't know. You saw that, Ryan?
Nah, I
In the
didn't,
first
man.
round, the guy hurt. Oh, man. But anyways, even that Fareed Golga, man. The
Yeah, we
fight
want him, bro.
before,
That's who we want. My brother wants.
man.
We want that guy.
Oh, y'all want to fight him?
Oh, for sure, man. He a good fight for us.
Okay. Man, that guy, he don't got a lot of power, but man, he works. And that was a great card. It's just that I'm old as hell, so I fell asleep. It was like 11 o'clock Central Time. I'm waiting for the main event. I wake up and my freaking TV turned off, because you know when the YouTube turned off on the Apple box, it turned my TV off, right? I wake up, I'm like, damn, it's dark in here. Okay, yeah. So was it a good fight? Don't tell me what happened this, but was it a good fight?
It was alright, man. Nothing crazy. I was in the bed like you.
Damn, man. You know what? I'll tell you like this. I want to see more of that white boy Griffiths.
Yes.
I like the way he worked,
Yes,
man.
but he started getting hit after that first round. Like he came out
he
strong
looked like
in
he was
that
getting
first
tired.
round. Yeah, he came out strong in that first round, but then he was getting hit. That head movement slowed down. I don't know. I have to rewatch that fight because obviously we was doing the show doing that shit, but he did look impressive.
Man.
Few of them kids looked all right.
Them Diaz guys, man. All those guys are those Diaz fighters. Man, I was surprised too, because man, I was like, man, last Golden Boy card I saw, I kind of like that Gucci Mane Flores, man. You know what I'm saying? He goes out there, he's got people around him and all that, and I was like, you know what? Yeah, he's pretty entertaining. I watch his fight. That's the main reason I was gonna watch it. And then I said, man, last time that Griffiths kid, he didn't fight that long ago. His last fight was good. He been knocking people out. So I was like, man, I want to see that Griffiths fight. Man, that was a great card last night. I just fell asleep, man. But yeah, man, did I roll over? You need me to shoot you 5, Ness?
Nah, you good.
Okay, TBV, like and subscribe, baby.
Houston. Yeah, man. Golden Boy good for that though.
For what?
They give us free cards.
Yeah, but
that was on YouTube. That was on YouTube, right?
And on the zone, but it's like, you know what I'm saying? Was it really?
Nah, I know what you mean.
And I get it. Those
Ness.
are developmental fights. That's how you build the next guys. But like, you gotta be able to. I guess he's a ticket seller, because I don't understand why don't they have him on a rotating main event? Like, how is he still main event?
You're right. He probably does sell tickets out there.
Crazy,
yeah, they keep bringing him back. Gotta be doing something right.
Something.
Do you think if they do this prime card, do they bring back Jermell Charlo for this card? Pacquiao and Rolly?
I don't know. Is Jamel gonna be a undercard fighter? And Thurman he never's been the type to just say shit. Him saying Jamel's not ready means he's not ready.
You really think so? Fuck, man. When he gonna be ready? Like,
I mean, I just look at it like Thurman's an OG in the PBC. He got somebody's phone number that he can trust. That if he's like, yo, put me in with Jermell, and they're like, he ain't ready. Like, I mean,
really?
Where else is he getting it from?
I mean, damn, bro. He went over to No Limit his last fight, so I thought Tim Tszyu was definitely in the works. But yeah, I just feel like Jermell got to get back in the mix, man. He got to be back in the mix here. Or by the time he get back in, all these dudes are going to be like primed and ready to go. Like Boots probably gonna have a tune up under his belt by the time this guy get ready to go, and Thurman probably gonna have another fight.
Shout out to Boots,
Xander
man.
might
He
be
getting a
champ.
lot of hate this week, but like willing to fight Sergey Boychuk is not a tune-up. I mean, I don't know where the game got fucked up that Boychuk is a tune-up, but
That's
he's
what he
not
gonna
a
fight.
tune-up. Well, they sent him an
That's a
offer.
good.
Boychuk said he
That's a
ain't
good
want to
fight.
fight. Boychuk ain't want to fight, so I
Because
don't know how
Bochuk
I
got
don't know how
the.
this kid is getting dogged for wanting to tune up when the offer he sent out is Boychuk.
But
That's
like,
wild.
why would you take it though? Because Bochuk got the rematch with Virgil, and that's for the
Well,
interim.
Boychuk got an order with Virgil.
Yeah, he got it ordered.
It don't mean it's gonna happen, man. Listen, we in the
Yeah, that's
world.
facts. That's
We
facts.
in the
That's
world
facts.
where is what Turkey want. You see, soon as the WBO sent out Parker Usyk, Ring Magazine sent out, we not interested. You
Nah,
ain't see
that's
that?
cool. Nah, I saw that. Yeah, Celso. They said they're not interested. Yeah,
They blamed it on Sulla, but we know what it is.
yeah.
Capping his shit talking about Sulla or what, man? You mean Turkey said get that shit out of here? Yo, and the
That's
president,
a,
what he gonna do? He like, fuck, damn. I thought I was about to
Yeah,
get
yeah.
3% of all the millies.
Right. What's good? What's good?
what's going on, man? Shout out to y'all. Yeah, I was watching that card last night too, bro. I'm thinking to myself, I've been watching all of them Gucci Manny cards, and I'm just like, bro, he's not that good, but the people they putting him in with, I'm like, man, fuck it, I'm finna put $100 on them tonight. As soon as I put the $100 in, then I seen the interview with Alex Rocha saying how they wake up and go train together and all this other shit. I'm like, oh man, I got a bad feeling about this. First round, after the first round, I'm like, fuck, man, I done lost my $100. We got down to that last round. I just knew it was over, but thank God I didn't bet a specific decision. I only chose him to win. So shit, with them giving him that draw, which I mean they gave it to him, bro, because he lost that fight. I'm not even gonna lie, he lost that fight clean. But with the draw, I got my bread back, thank God. So shit, I'm trying to make it shake tonight with and tomorrow with the other cards and shit like that. But this Manny Pacquiao versus Rolly shit, I don't know, man. I think it's bad for both the just the styles. Cause Manny gonna have trouble with somebody throwing that much kind of power. We've seen him get knocked out with one punch shots, and that's what Rolly got. And then Rolly, he had trouble with people with movement. So if Manny's able to float around, especially after having a second training camp, then it'll probably be a good fight. But I don't want to see it. I think looking at that last fight, Pacquiao that shit looked trash to me. Barrios was off. He was off. It just was really like a sparring match for real. If I'm being honest, I don't even want to see that shit no more. I'd rather somebody fight Barrios so they can get that belt off of him, and then they go from there. Um, Other than that, yeah, the Griffiths kid, I like that dude. He did start to get hit a little bit down the line, but he was slipping, moving his head, fainting, going up and down. Shit, the body shot that stopped him was beautiful. Shit, I'm a fan, so yeah, I'm gonna be watching for that kid. And the crazy part about it, I talked to Juan had mentioned this shit. Shout out to Juan. Todd Manuel. He from Louisiana, but he trained out here in Houston. I was knowing that this was gonna be a tough fight, but I had posted like, let's go, and I tagged him and shit like that. He hit me back this morning and he was like, man, I hurt my hand, King. I couldn't do nothing in there.
Who?
That shit had me laughing. Cause I'm like, man, when you look at the replay, he didn't land a punch or nothing. He threw it out there and kind of rolled it off a dude's shoulder or like underneath his arm a little bit. And I'm just like, oh man, this is bad. But I watch him in TCL a lot, so I've kind of seen him go to one rounds, and he don't really get too many of them one rounds that he win. But I mean, he a journeyman. I thought it
You
would have been
watch
a nice chessboard
TCL?
grand. Yeah, bro, I watch everything. That's
Good,
that's where I
good.
found a lot of them dudes
Have
at.
you heard of Javon Davis? He got hella TCL fights.
Which team he fight for? Is it? I think they wear red. I want to say. I've heard
Fuck,
of them, I think,
man.
but I can.
Let me see.
I want to say they wear red. He coming on the show or something?
Phoenix versus ATL. Is he from ATL? Did he fight for
Yeah,
ATL?
Atlanta. Yeah, Atlanta is red. Okay, so that's what I was thinking about. Yeah, I seen him.
Did he fight for the ATL? Let me see if I can
I think
find his
that's it.
box.
Yeah.
I mean his IG. So you haven't
Yeah.
seen him then?
I think I said if he fought for ATL, I did. What's his name again? Let me pull up this. You said Javon.
Yeah.
I seen Javon Woodard.
Nah, this is a Javon Davis. Let me see if he got
Yeah,
something
no.
on YouTube.
Javon Davis.
I'm gonna do TCL. Yo, so TCL don't have this shit on YouTube no more, huh? Yeah,
Oh,
I
he
mean,
on the
Romero?
team Atlanta. He on team Atlanta.
okay, yeah. I seen them. So they do YouTube, but they also do Merit TV. It's like an app or some shit. So I got it on. I see it on both. Like they do half of it on YouTube, then the main parts of it, like the championship rounds, I think they switch over to Merit TV, even
Yeah.
though that's running the whole
Yeah.
time. But I'm gonna tap back in, y'all. Shout out y'all, man.
So they not on the zone no more? I thought TCL was on the zone.
I don't think they ever was.
No? I could have swore I watched a few of them on there. Maybe. It's a cool concept. Just need some legs behind it. Shout
What
out
the
to
That's where that.
TCL? The TCL?
That's where
yeah,
that heavyweight you just had on
Yeah,
from
yeah,
New York.
Price.
That's where.
Yeah.
Price
Yeah,
Taylor. Yeah, he yeah.
that dude fire. I ain't gonna lie. He be knocking shit out.
Nah, he
Yeah,
That
heavy
nigga fire.
handed. He heavy handed as hell.
didn't he put down Lorenzo? Was it him who
Really?
put down Lorenzo?
That ain't him that
I'd
did
say
that.
somebody put down Lorenzo. I saw
Yeah,
that.
for sure. But it wasn't him. They slept Lorenzo. What you mean put down? Didn't he get? It looked
That's
like
what
he
I
was out.
mean. Put him down, bro.
Nah, put him down as a knockdown. That shit looked like he was out. Yeah, nah. Listen,
Hey,
he come back today. I think.
you fighting today? Shout out to Lorenzo, man.
Somewhere in Florida, I seen that he was on the list.
Nah, I like that kid. He's a good fighter, man. That great boxing style, but those one rounds are seriousness.
Yeah, I mean, I could see that, especially in the bigger divisions.
Mm-hmm.
RC Nightwing,
Yo, Nemes, how's my audio?
straight
What up? What
What's
up?
up, Ryan?
chilling,
Hey, man,
chilling.
dude, first off, man, I want to give my respect to the great Manny Pacquiao, man, for coming back at 46 and stepping into the ring with an active fighter. You can't help but respect that, dude, and to not get knocked out, like to go all 12 rounds is crazy. I didn't watch the fight myself because I just didn't want to partake in that. I thought it was foolish, but dude, I really don't want to see Manny Pacquiao, man. Like, why can't we let these fighters go, man? Remember when, like, what is it, Rocky Four, when Rocky fought with Carver in that movie, and like boxing fans were like telling everybody, like, that wouldn't happen in real life, right? Like, that wouldn't. Well, now it's happening. Like, now that's actually going on. Like, we got these old fighters trying to come back and kind of just getting in front of the line, and it feels like a cash grab, man. Like, the PBC is down bad if they're trying to make this fight. Like, dude, after the Pitbull fight with Rolly, dude, if you would have told me, hey, in 2 years, Rolly's gonna be fighting Manny Pacquiao on pay-per-view for the PBC, I would have laughed at you, bro. Like, that's nasty, man. It's just, and then to kind of, you were also talking about possibly him fighting Tank, bro. If Tank fights Manny, I mean, come on, man. Come on. Like, if Shakur was rumored to fight Manny, like, Shakur would get killed, dude. If Haney was rumored to fight Manny, Haney would get killed, man. Like this, we gotta stop this, man. We gotta stop it now as fans. Like the only reason I hadn't called to talk about Manny because I wanted to give it no attention, but now this rumor with Rolly and Manny on pay-per-view, man, we gotta stop, bro. Like we gotta let our fighters go. I know you're a movie junkie, man. So am I. And I hate it when they can't come with original ideas for new movies, man. They just kind of recycle these old ideas that they pulled from the graveyard. That's basically what they're doing now with Manny. Man, we gotta get over it. We gotta move on. Like Manny was a great one. He's up there with Leonard, up there with Duran, but we gotta just learn to let go, man. And if people are willing to pay for this, that's on them. But damn, man, that's my call, man. That kind of pissed me off, man.
All
Y'all have a
right.
good one.
All right. Let me get to these super chats, if any. If you're watching this on YouTube, don't forget to hit that thumbs up. If you're on X live streaming video, go ahead and hit that retweet, repost. It's going to help with the visibility of the show. We got KL Chapo, first super chat of the day, pound for pound, number 3 in the chat. 150K is low. What do you think was the issue? Promo? Hell yeah. And just the old age. I mean, people don't believe till they believe. I think now, with what Pacquiao did, maybe he's got more believers, right?
Yeah, no, for sure. He got a whole bunch of believers.
You and I liked what Barrios did more, but there was plenty of people that thought Pacquiao won, so they're back on the train. And that's what he needs.
As long as Pacquiao looked decent, it was a win for him.
Yeah.
Like he just had to look good. That's it. Barrios is the one who had to go in there and stop him. Literally. That's what would told people like, oh no, he don't belong. But he survived and got a draw. He didn't even lose.
I got H-Town, pound for pound, number 2 in the chat, $5. If Rolly fights Pac-Man, he's officially has the best resume of his generation. Who would have guessed it? But he got to beat him, not just fight him, bro. Bad wording. Pound for pound, number 1 in the chat. Drop a bomb. Shout out the machine gun with the $10. Do y'all think Barrios should be the champ still? After back-to-back draws, he has not successfully defended his belt. I scored it for Barrios, but he seems starstruck in there. Yeah, I mean, look, at the end of the day, there's no such rule that states because you got to draw twice, you lose your belt. So, you know, he is still a champ. But I get you. You know, y'all not high on him. It's like you got elevated and defended and drew. I mean, I hate that I have to, like, educate y'all on this. It's just that because it's going to ruin any chances of getting a Louis interview. But, like, bro, that's Louis. Like, Louis, I don't fully believe that Louis has realized he's in the driver's seat versus realizing he's the only manager in the driver's seat. So again, I look up to the dude. He's younger than me. What I mean by this is I gotta clear this up. I look up to him. He knows I do. He's younger than me. Even Adrian Clark is younger than me. But these guys are phenomenal because they're that young in such a power position. That being said, though, I feel like he hasn't fully embraced the Al Heyman role that he's allegedly in because it seems like he's positioning his fighters that he still manages. You understand? So versus putting on great cards for the PBC, it's like
the entire PBC.
It's like Barrios gets a Tank fight, a Thurman fight, a Ugas fight, a Pacquiao fight.
Right.
Ugas gets a Porter fight, a Pacquiao fight. That's another Louis fighter. Like, I mean,
Spence.
you know, I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong, but there you go. Spence isn't a Louis fighter, and we still waiting for Spence to come back.
Yeah, Frank isn't. Yeah. I mean, I never really looked at it like that, but I mean, maybe he hasn't adjusted his
The rumor
mindset
is
to
the
a promote.
PBC, and it isn't for any other reason than that's what they got, but it's turned pro Latino. But that's what they got. Thurman, yeah, he's there, but I don't know why they don't believe in him. Because they haven't built the main event around him. Earl is there, but I don't know why they haven't believed in him. They haven't built the main event around him. They let Wilder go. They let Broner go. Gachet is just the B-side to them. Carlos, they don't build anything around him, and he is with Louis. So he did get a Shiraz fight.
Yeah.
Obviously,
Yeah,
Caesar said on this show that Carlos has another manager named whatever, but we seen that Louis was representing him in terms of getting him that Shiraz fight. So, or at least that's what Turkey told us, that he spoke to Louis. But yeah, I mean, they don't really have the stars that they used to, or am I missing someone? Plus, they let Boots go.
Yeah, Boots is gone.
I don't know. What African American star
is over
and
there?
again, Jamal James, and you got to remember, a lot of these dudes, they had Al working for them, so they didn't have a manager. Earl don't got no manager.
I thought he was with Adrian Clark.
Who?
Wasn't he?
For a minute.
Earl.
For a minute. For that
Crawford, right?
Yeah, for that Crawford. But But think about it. If a guy like Earl ain't got a manager, and we know right now Earl is on him to come back when he want to come back.
Yeah. I don't think he coming back, but
if you don't got no manager, like how you getting? Who's pushing for you to get anything?
I think Earl Spence got a big enough name though. If he says somebody, they'll put their hand up. Especially where he's at right now in his career. I wasn't it Keith Thurman the other day hollering at, yo, Spence, let's do it now.
Isn't that an indication of what I'm saying?
No, I agree though. I personally don't think Spence
they usually just get shit done? Now we gotta holler.
Yeah, Spence is on Jamaican time, bro. He gonna move when he gonna move.
Okay, so what about Jamel? He ain't been back in almost 2 years.
Yeah, Jamel is the one that I'm like, what is he doing?
Okay, so who's his manager?
Yeah, I don't even know who his manager is.
Exactly.
I never really known who the trial has been represented by.
So what if they only ever got represented by Al, who isn't there? Who's there to be like, who's calling? Who's calling who for him?
Then they need to go holler at Jay Prince. Ain't he down there already?
Whoa.
He in Houston, ain't he?
I don't know, man. Look. I don't know. I don't know.
Jay Prince, he's in Houston.
He's in Houston for sure.
Nah, I agree with you though, and that's the PBC. I mean, they don't have a lot of black stars outside of Tank Davis right now. And like Carmel Malton, he over there, but he not fighting on any of the main cards or nothing like that.
That is the biggest
he should be leading off these cards.
Issue for me. I don't even understand that one. Honestly. I don't get that at all. But I mean, yeah, man.
Yeah, it's wild over there right now. It's wild.
It is. It really is. General Camino.
Gotta unmute. Damn, so do you think Boots, if he was over there, he'd be fighting?
No, I mean, they didn't keep him. They would have
Yeah.
kept him if they wanted him. And that gives me a feeling that that wasn't an Al decision. Al wasn't there to say keep him.
Right.
You know, there's people in the industry that feel like if Al was there, Boots would have never left or allowed him to leave because he can see that he would have been the next person to build around.
Yeah, he would have been
C-Dub,
perfect right now. Yep, for sure.
Yo, how the audio?
straight.
Good,
Straight,
good.
that's what's up, man. Shout out TBV, smash that like button, it's free. Do something with yourself. Salute the Nest. The panel. What's your name? I got Ryan, right?
Ryan.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. What's going on,
Ryan.
C-Dub?
Ryan, that's what's up. That's what's up, man. Shout out to the community. We here. It's a rollout show. You know, the rollout is still ongoing. You know, despite the many, you know, the request and you got your Rick Glazer saying PBC going out of business for 2 years. You got so many people saying, what they're gonna do for 5 years now, and it's just ongoing, man. Rollout show.
Nah, this ain't about
Check
y'all
in
going out of
Barrios.
business, champ. That conversation ain't about y'all going out of business. This conversation is
I know.
about
No, I was just saying
slight
in general.
a
That's what
slight
there was a
change, a
preference.
slight change
There was
in how they marketing their fighters
there was
now. They're
just
they're marketing more that
Mm-hmm.
Latin
yeah.
fighter.
Latino. Yeah.
Oh yeah. I mean, hey man, what's wrong with that? What's wrong with
Nothing,
giving?
nothing. It just
What's wrong with
shows.
giving?
Absolutely
It just
nothing.
shows that
Right.
they didn't go find new talent. Remember that Al signed everyone except Clarissa and JoJo Diaz
Yeah, I
from
mean, it's always something.
2012.
It's always a critique, right? I mean, I just thought the thing was it wasn't even
No,
supposed to
that's
be
a
a
major
critique because they,
critique. That's a major critique. It's
yeah,
been 13 years since they signed uh, upcoming promising prospects. Remember, he
yeah,
signed the whole
yep.
2012 class. So I don't know. It's
It's
just
been
where's the
it's been
future,
13. So Morel is 13 years ago.
bro?
Joannes Tellez is 13 years ago.
No. Again, he signed Olympians, right? Like all 0-0 fighters. You talking about an
I,
established fighter? Like we're not talking about Morel. Morel had fights.
I got it. No,
Morel
you no
came
you
from
said you
someone
said up and
else.
coming talent. So there's up and coming talent
No,
though.
no, 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 no,
Joannes
no.
Tellez.
We don't have to. We don't, look, I'm
Or
not here
you or
to
you want to
attack
change
you.
it to
I'm not here to attack you.
Olympians.
I'm not here to attack you. But I don't know if you know that Joannes Tellez is signing Caribbean Box Lab Promotions. I'm Manny Piedra. If you need me to do an interview, I can conduct one live.
Oh no, I mean we just got to see the upcoming talent
See,
on
see,
PBC
you
all
see.
the
This is the
time. You know what I'm
thing.
saying?
This is the thing. Guys like him don't understand what's going on. Now check it out, Ryan. Let me walk you through it. Joannes Tellez is Cuban.
Yep.
Joannes is promoted by Cuban promoter Amaury Piedra in co-promotion with Cuban promoter Warriors Boxing, who's business partners with Leon Margolis. Now
And that box lab.
Warriors, yeah, Box Lab is Amaury Piedra. Now
Right.
Warriors, his name, guess what's his name? Louis
Not Louis.
DeCuba's
Yeah,
senior.
senior. Yeah, that's senior. Right.
So
Yes.
what did Nesta just say? That Louis in control. So this poor blind man thinks he's seeing Joannes Tellez because Al got up and coming talent. No, because Louis is doing a favor to his father,
Pops.
putting him
Yeah.
on PBC. Shut your ass up and learn. But go ahead.
Yeah, man. He always on PBC. That's where he get his money at. That's where he get his bags at. So that's where the up
No,
and coming talent.
that's
That's
a
where you
lie.
see it. That's where you
That's a
see it
lie.
at.
He was built
I
on
mean,
Box
I
Lab.
don't know.
He
You
was
say
built
you
on
gonna let me
Box
get the
Lab. I
call. You
went to
did the
Yeah.
I
you
went
did the
I
bell
went
this
to I
time.
went to
So you
his
gonna
live
give him
fight. I mean, you
you
know I'm
gonna give
going
him
to
more time
interrupt.
or
You know I'm going to interrupt
I know
anytime you
I know
try to
you gonna
spew
interrupt when
lies.
when I'm trying to say lies. I said the truth. Yo, and the tellers get his bags on PBC.
Nah,
That's where you seen him the most at.
nah,
That's where he got his biggest bags at.
nah.
That's the truth. You can hate it all you
Senior.
want. Just like y'all saying that about the profiles, and as of today, they got more black high profile fighters than any other promotion. As a whole. As a whole, got more than Matchroom, got more than Golden Boy, got more than Top Rank. They got more stars as a whole. So Ryan, when you say they don't know how they build over there, or maybe you're just talking about building new fighters. But as of today, it seems like they're not too shabby at building superstars and building high profile fighters because as a whole, the organization, they got the most, and you can compare it and run the numbers if you want to. But yeah, man, and the people just letting their emotions get the best of them. You know, Pacquiao looked good against Barrios. He looked. I scored the fight. You know, I had Pacquiao up by 3 rounds. Another two people that I was watching the fight with, they scored fights all the time. One had it for Barrios by 1. Another one had it for Pacquiao by 1 round. So it was a good fight. It was a good fight. Pacquiao here. He said he's not going nowhere. He said he still want to fight. And I agree with you, Ness, on that part. Is that maybe he was a little rusty. I don't agree that Barrios was taking it easy. I think he didn't want to get knocked out and press on the gas. And Pacquiao was still, just like somebody asked me on the back call when they said who the faster fighter. I said Pacquiao. Pacquiao still got the speed. Pacquiao still got the power to give you some problems in there, especially the Barrios that, you know, his feet ain't the best. You know what I'm saying? And then he don't got the one punch knockout power to put Manny Pacquiao to sleep. So you got some two rounds in there. And I mean I edged it out to Manny Pacquiao. Now do I want to see Pacquiao versus Rolando? I mean, there's many options at the PBC for Manny Pacquiao, you know. You got Rolly fight that's gonna do 300 to 400. You got the Tank fight that could do 500,000 pay-per-view buys easy. I mean, I don't want to see the Barrios rematch, but hey, if that happens, that's good too. You know, it just, you know, the roll out second half. It got scheduled fights. It got upcoming fights that we want to see. The public want to see.
Bro, how
You
you
still
still
always want to see
saying
a
how you
legend.
still saying the words rollout, man? You should be embarrassed right now. Cut it the fuck out. Like, yo.
Hey, Ness, before I go, you gonna do a top rank going away, a farewell
Well,
show?
there's a
You may feel like it's
there's
your time,
not an article.
but it's
Well,
not
yeah,
your
there
time.
is an article and an interview. They're allegedly in negotiations with a streaming service. I don't know who that is, but yeah, it looks like they
Oh,
good. Bob
okay.
Arum did an interview with Cigar Talk, and who else did an interview with Bob? Jesus Christ.
Okay. Well, at least until then, we just don't know what we got. So we could do a farewell show for Top Rank at ESPN.
Not until
While the
it's
rollout is
over.
commenced.
Not until
The
it's over.
26th is over. I mean, that's tomorrow, right?
Not until it's over, bro. Because
Yeah.
he just let out a an interview saying that he's in negotiations with a streaming service. So what if
No, I
he's
was saying Top
what?
Rank on
Yeah, but
ESPN, a
that's what I'm
farewell
saying.
show. I
But
mean,
that's
a
what I'm
tribute.
saying. But that's what I'm saying. What if this new deal? Because remember, you just not following the news. Bob has made it clear that
Yes.
he doesn't want to be exclusive, and the ESPN wanted him to be exclusive. Bob is moving with the
Yeah.
future. So what if the negotiations that he's talking about are to just make a deal to be on the ESPN app,
Look,
right?
the plus.
Yeah, the
ESPN
plus.
Plus. Okay.
Or because Bob is the last person to have terrestrial, what if his deal is to get ESPN live and then have the app be DAZN, who he's already in business with, kind of through Turkey, right? So we got to wait to see whatever his negotiations is. There's a lot of stuff that can be there. I'm optimistic. If you want me to do a fall of Top Rank from ESPN show, we have to wait till those headlines come out because we don't know
Good
if they're
stuff, man.
extending.
Good stuff. Shout out TBV. Smash that like button. It's free. Do something with yourself. Roll out.
Because imagine I do some shit like that, right? And it's like, ESPN cut ties with Top Rank, and then all of a sudden, a fucking Lance Pugmire breaks the news that they extended. Now Top Rank looking at me like, oh, you was wishing on our downfall? Like,
Doing
nah.
propaganda.
Yeah, you feel me? Like, I'm just a boxing fan that want to see good squabbles and hope you do get a network. Fuck. I don't even know what's the best network. Let's make that a little conversation, Marco. Where would you like I was about to call them ESPN. See, that's why they can't leave. Because they're synonymous with ESPN, kind of. It's like one and the
Got People's
same.
over there now.
You got people's wearing ESPN?
Yeah, I had a meeting, a pitch meeting to get my own show there. Then ended up not taking it, but yeah, now I got some people over there.
That's what's up. So
Nice.
where would you want to see Top Rank go?
I mean, they probably need to jump on the Amazon or the Netflix train. Consolidate. Don't you think?
I don't know. We had that caller yesterday that was like, bro, sports bars, they don't know what the fuck I'm talking about when I go ask, do they have Amazon boxing? I think he even said the zone boxing too, though.
Yeah.
Right, the zone as well. Yeah, those are the three. Yeah, those are the three. I don't
Damn.
know. I mean, you
How
think
they
there's
don't have the
any?
zone? That's wild.
You think there's any chance that Top Rank just? Nah, they won't just fold. Like call it
Fold
quits.
what? Go out of business?
You never
Nah,
know,
man.
Bob.
Bob is old, so yeah, maybe he's done, which he's not because he still be at Fights Live. But in the world where Bob is ready to retire, bro, he's got a whole son-in-law that's
Yeah,
married to his daughter, which you gotta like
he could.
leave your company to someone in your
Yeah, I
family.
mean, he's like
You don't set,
95.
bro. How you 95 already rich and selling your company to do what? To leave your kids inheritance or to not leave them nothing at all? Like, what the fuck? I don't know. I wouldn't do that. If I got Top Rank, I'm passing it down.
Yeah,
I'm passing it
yeah,
down.
but like I said, people get bought out. Bigger companies acquire.
Well, I mean, yesterday someone talked about a rumor of TKO allegedly wanting to buy Top Rank. But what are you
There you go.
buying? What are you buying? Existing contract? Like how many more years
Yeah.
the Shoo got? And guess what? When you buy a company like that, I got a manager. I don't want to go with you.
Well, you're buying a fan base. You're
Yeah,
buying.
but take over. Or you. So now we're gonna call TKO Top Rank because they're not gonna do
No.
that.
Yeah,
So
no,
what fan
but
base are you buying?
they might have email lists. I don't really know the
Yeah, for sure.
intricacies.
Email list. All the rights to the fights. You're buying all
But I
the
don't
rights to the fights.
But I don't think
Library.
they own the fights because, like, for example,
Of
I've been
course.
getting flagged from Top Rank like crazy ever since
They own the fights.
ever since they announced that the contract is ending with ESPN. But ESPN, I believe, owns the fights. Top Rank just has a say to them while they're in contract with ESPN. Because I think because ESPN owns the classic fights, those are ESPN classics. They bought them. No, listen to me. They bought them from Steve Lott, who used to be part of Mike Tyson's management. They're the ones. That's
As
how
long
Mike
as you're
Tyson's
talking
manager-
about something not in the Top Rank catalog. Like if
No,
you're
I'm
talking
talk-
about like
Maybe.
ESPN produced stuff, that's fine. But remember that
Well-
boxing, and just let me explain to you in the simplest form, boxing is very similar to music. Like Bob Arum takes his masters everywhere, just like Oscar.
I
If you
understand.
notice, Oscar De La Hoya has all his fights because he owns his masters. But so does Bob because he promoted
Right.
the fight. So Bob has a copy. Oscar gets to put a copy on Golden Boy YouTube. And with the zone deal, every single Oscar De La Hoya fight and Golden Boy promoted fight, all the Floyd fights, all the early Keith fights, all the early Jermell Charlo, all
That's
those
all
fights.
Top Rank.
No, Oscar
No.
owns the rights.
So
Yeah,
what year did Top
Golden
Rank
Boy.
start? What year did Top Rank start? Like the 70s?
I mean, use your fucking.
Okay, so Mike Tyson's management, which was Steve Lott, Bill Caton, these guys got rich because they took all of the classic fights and they bought them. I'm talking the Ali fights, the Sugar Ray Robinson, all these fights.
You can do that.
Right.
You can
And
buy
then they
rights.
sold them.
But be
Hold on a
careful.
second. Hold on a second. Then they sold them to ESPN, and now that's why ESPN has ESPN Classics. So I'm curious, does Top Rank, since they're in contract with ESPN, have claims to those classics while they're in contract with them?
I
or
mean,
not?
claims. What do you mean by claims?
Well, like, is it part of their content as well, since they're pretty much everything boxing with ESPN?
No, I mean, if it's not yours, if they struck a deal with someone else, you're just there in your boxing content as well. And again, Bob has his own library, bro. Like, remember, those Hagler fights, they're his. Like, Bob, that's what I'm saying. When Bob makes a deal, like, if he goes to the zone, think about the value on-demand playback that you can say now you got every classic fight Bob Arum ever put on. That's part of the deal. That's part of negotiation.
So
I'm bringing my entire archive with me.
So do you think when Bob leaves ESPN, do they no longer have rights, ESPN, to those Hagler fights?
No.
Right? Because those were Top Rank.
No, hell no. They take
they
their
can't
shit.
play them when the contract's done.
Bro, they can, you know what they can do? License it. You can pay Top Rank the licensing fee to continue to leave it there. But hell no, that's part of them. That's why these deals take long, bro, because you bring in I imagine the gigabytes that he carries in footage.
Oh my God, yeah, yeah, yeah.
You
Well,
know.
I mean, ESPN will still own, the other ones, though. Obviously, the earlier ones, the Sugar Ray.
Yeah, whatever shit was done, like those classics and those 30 for 30s, that's money they invested.
Yeah,
That's
that's there. Well,
theirs.
they
That's
bought it.
on
Yeah,
there.
they bought it.
That's if you go right now to ESPN on demand, that's there.
Mhm.
Hamed, what up? Actually, you've been waiting, champ. My bad. One of one or FX. One of one X.
Gotta unmute.
Yo, Ness. Yo, Ness. Yo, Marco. What's the
What
deal?
up?
Hey, Marco, I got a question for you. I got a question for you, man, because Ness, I get Ness got a show, so he gotta be like politically correct and all that. But what's a tune up at 154 pounds? Is Erickson Lubin a tune up at 154 pounds?
No.
For who?
Is boy? I'm just saying the period, because y'all saying he want 2 tune ups. So who are the tune ups at
Who wants 2 tune-ups?
154 pounds?
Well, we got to see who
Come
he
on, man.
take. We got to see who he take.
Y'all know who I'm talking about, man. We talking about him. We talking about the one. Come on, man. We ain't gonna act done with it.
I don't
Talking
know
about
what the fuck.
Boots. So
Oh, Boots.
who's the tune up at
Nah, Lubinson's
154
not a tune-up.
pounds?
Lubinson's
We
not a
don't
tune-up.
want
So right.
tune-ups
So
though.
what? So I'm gonna make y'all sound dumb. Tell me who's a tune up at 154 pounds.
You gotta
Probably
go way
somebody we
down the
never heard
list,
Just
of.
tell
buddy.
me.
Josh
All right
Kelly.
then. Okay. Okay. So you think Boots fighting a Josh Kelly?
I mean, he said he wanted tune-ups. Isn't that what Turkey said?
Who y'all take? Who said that? We talking about a guy who act like Turkey
Turkey
acts like
Alice
a
Sheik
girl,
said that on
gets
his
in his
show that he
feelings,
wanted
and he made a
tune-ups.
post about Tim Zoo. This is the guy that, like, I get it, he got the money, but we gonna just believe any and everything he say? We gonna get on our knees and
I'm,
believe any and everything he say? Come on, man.
bro, if
Ness, you
the
from
man
North
called him
Jersey,
for
bro.
2
Cut it out,
tune-ups
bro.
and he tell him to go fight over on Matchroom,
Who
then
is
why he ain't
saying he
fighting on
want
Matchroom?
bro? Did you hear anyone? Did you hear Eddie say that? Did you hear Boots say that?
Do I
So
have
why
to
you
hit? Do
keep
I have
running
to
with that
trust
fucking
Eddie and
narrative?
Boot?
Stop running with that narrative, bro.
It's the
Y'all
same thing
sounding
what
weird
you're
as shit.
saying. So I gotta trust Eddie
Y'all
and
still didn't
Boots.
telling me y'all still didn't tell me a legitimate fucking tune up there is no
I
tune ups
just
at
told you
154,
one.
so stop
Josh
this fucking
Kelly is a
narrative.
tuna.
Bro, what the fuck
Callum
are
Walsh
you
is a
Fuck
talking
is you
tuna.
about?
talking about, bro?
Michael
What are
Y'all
you
should
Serrero
know what
is
I'm
a
talking
talking about.
about?
tuna.
How
Y'all
you
got
gonna
Peter
say?
cute
Hold on,
Zoo
yesterday,
is a
hold on,
man.
hold on.
tuna.
We all
Y'all got
can't
cute.
talk. We all can't talk.
Fuck,
What the
man.
fuck are you talking about? How you mean there's no tune-ups? You want me to give you? Because you asking them. You ain't asking me. You
No,
want some
I
tundras?
asked the whole panel.
You want
I
some
asked the
He
whole
gave him
tune-ups?
panel. Tell
one.
me.
You want some
Yeah,
tuna?
tell me.
I'll find you
Ryan gave
about
him one.
12. I
Come
can
on,
find you
hardcore.
12. I can find you
Come
12.
on.
All right, give me a second.
Find it.
No, I'm gonna give
Name
you
me
names.
exactly.
Give you a
I'm gonna
second.
give you
You gotta go
names.
off the
Give me a
top.
second.
You gotta
Right,
go
you
off the
guys take
top
a
like
second
Jay-Z.
though. Y'all dudes on here, y'all talking this bullshit like Boots is. He
Okay,
want 2 tune-ups, man. He a champ. Come on, bro. Y'all
so
dudes is crazy.
Man,
No,
you
Terrell
dudes, I
talking
just got
Gachet,
on here. I
nonsense.
didn't say
Terrell
that.
Gachet could be a tune-up, right? Who else
Okay.
could be a tune-up?
Yo, caller,
Callum
I never
Walsh
said that, by the way.
could be
I
a
never said that.
tune-up for
Ryan
Boots. We talking about
Mendoza.
for Boots. Connor
We
Ben
talking
could be
about
a
the one.
tune-up for Boots.
Nah, Conor Ben's not a tune-up.
Uh,
Conor Ben's dangerous. I don't think that's a tune-up.
My
That's a
bro,
tuna
you
for
know
sure.
that's cool. That's cool,
I was waiting for Marco to
but
say something. He was quiet the whole time because he know too.
he never
He know
fought for a
too.
world
Marco
title
know.
in his life,
No, I understand, but he's still
Exactly.
a
and he
dangerous
got a
fucking
loss
He
fighter.
getting
already.
ready to run through
Man,
54.
he
He
ain't
getting ready to
no
run through
Brandon
54.
dangerous,
Adams a
bro. You
tune-up too.
tripping?
I understand, bro. And then I don't be getting you
That's the
neither, bro.
bell,
Like
man. We don't want to hear that
you from
crybaby
North Jersey,
shit.
you
We
be
don't
you be
want to hear that crybaby shit. You Boots fans,
Yeah,
get your
man.
panties in a bunch. The
Yeah.
man say he want to tune up. That's
You
not
want
our fucking
tune-ups and getting
problem,
mad
man.
at Turkey, bro. Like,
He kept saying something about Jersey. Maybe he was from Jersey too.
if he wanted to, he could have fought for the WBA against Johannes Tellis, man. Ain't Johannes Tellis fighting for that belt?
Yep. Yeah, Thurman a tune up. Thurman a tune up. Go tune him up.
Yeah,
I
maybe
mean,
he is.
Thurman criticized Ennis for not pursuing any high-profile fights. He laughed at him about the whole not fighting Tio, for not fighting Virgil. So yeah, shut that mouth up. You got big Eddie. Tell Eddie to listen. Anyway, I'll just say this, because I'm be patting myself on the back if that fight happened. We'll see, because the wheels is already spinning.
Who this?
Remember I told y'all Eddie answered me back finally a few days ago. So
Eddie
we'll
did?
see. We'll see what happens. You feel me, Tip?
What up, Tip?
Yo, PPP.
What up, Hawk?
Oh, that's Hawk. What up, Hawk?
Hey, what up? Yeah. So it's looking like Rolly Romero,
Hold
huh?
on, Hawk, cause let me see if this dude took them panties out his butt. Yeah, he's still on. Hey, 101. I hope you listening, all right?
That was the last dude?
Additionally, Ennis promoter, Eddie Hearn, confirmed plans for a tune-up fight in August before a potential matchup against Virgil Ortiz Jr. in 2026, citing the need for Ennis to acclimate to the new weight class Boxing247.com.
Hey, yo, man, who's saying this shit? Don't be believing Turkey, man. Don't be believing. He the same dude that tweeted out after Tim Tszyu. Lord, we gonna believe that dude. He emotional. What about his own promoter, man? Do we believe him? $5 for a counterpunch, though. What up, Hawk?
Hey, too much, Ness. So you looking at they looking at Pacquiao and Rolly?
They looking at Pacquiao and Rolly. That's the rumors.
All right.
Rumors.
Okay. I don't know. Pacquiao did all right, but I don't know about him. I don't know. He didn't look like he was trying. That whole fight was kind of crazy to me because it didn't seem like the youngin was trying to knock Pacquiao out, man. I don't know, man. That jump looked kind of crazy to me when I watched that fight. But yeah, Rolly, we let Rolly go. Hey, man, did you see the football player Adrian Peterson fight, man, getting dropped 2 and 3 times, man? You pull that up.
Who?
Goddamn card game, Adrian Peterson.
Who the fuck is
He
Adrian
boxing
Peters?
now?
Huh?
Who is Adrian
Used
Peters?
to be the running back.
The running back, the football player that got in that fight at a
Nah.
game.
Let me pull this up instead, Hawk, because I'm petty. Petty motherfucker.
Versus Virgil, man. That's versus Virgil, man. That's a fight that the whole world, it seems like the whole boxing world wants to see. How far do you feel like we're away from seeing that fight, Virgil versus Boots?
Shit, we could have seen it in November. We could have seen it already in the November on that card, and that was it. Could have been on that one, but they did tell my dad that they wanted a couple fights first. They didn't want to go straight into Virgil for the first fight at 154. So,
couple fights first. They didn't want to go straight into Virgil. We could have seen it in November.
Hey, Ness,
One of one. I see you with that Steve Willis avatar. I see your ass.
Everybody
Go ahead,
lying,
Hawk. Don't
I
worry.
guess.
I'm gonna play. I'm gonna rewind this time. My bad. Showing my
Now,
whole screen.
okay, now I'm with you, but your man, Earl Spence talking about fighting Virgil. They FaceTiming each other and all that shit. What's up with that?
Who talking about Virgil and Earl Spence?
Yeah, Earl
Cash
Spence
Out
and
Posse.
Virgil FaceTime.
Welcome to the Cash Out Posse.
Hey, don't do my man Earl like
You said
that.
Virgil.
Cash Out, that's crazy.
You said Virgil and Earl Spence.
In Texas,
FaceTime, talking about fight.
That's a
Nah,
big fight in
that
Texas.
gotta be old, man. Hawk, cause you old. I'm gonna give you the benefit of the doubt that maybe you looking at some old shit from back in the day when Earl
leave Hawk alone, man.
Earl was beefing with him on Twitter, and then they like got on the face like, oh, we gonna. I don't know. You gotta check the date on that shit, bro. Send it to me on the DM, cause I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah,
it's been a minute since I
yeah,
heard
he
Virgil
talking about.
talk about Spence.
Ain't nobody else heard that recently.
Nah, I ain't seen
Not
that
recently.
shit.
Not
Number
recently.
one, now.
Shout out to Hawk, man. Trying to bring that fight back.
Hey, yo. Two-tone nemesis is nasty, yo.
Who's up?
D Block. Why D Block sent me his numbers? Like, yo, tell Two-tone we doing what he doing with his 20,000. I'm doing it with 5,000. Look at my numbers. Facts. He on Two-tone head. He on Two-tone head. And you know me, I'm messy. I'm texting
D-Block.
his ass this screenshot. Like, here you go, Tone.
Oh no.
Yeah, man.
No
Ahmed.
Tone.
Shout
Finna
out
drop
to
something.
Ahmed. You made it happen for us, champ. You made it happen for us, man. Respect.
Turkey out of sheep, boy.
Respect.
Yes, no.
Yes, Ahmed.
Yes, man.
Going on, Ahmed.
How's it going, guys?
How's it going?
How's it going, guys?
What's up?
Not too bad, man. I thought Pacquiao did win that fight, but like a lot of people thought it could have been a draw as well. So I wouldn't mind that fight, but I don't know about like him having two or three more fights. Like I would rather just see him maybe have one more fight against Rolly or Barrios and then retire, because I think he's already 46. If he was, after the Thurman fight, if he was fighting on, even though he lost to Ugas, at that time I thought he was still, good enough to beat some of the top welterweights. But yeah, that's about it on that topic. Regarding Boots, like, what do you guys reckon he should have done then? Do you think he should have just went straight in with Virgil or waited for Norman? Because I thought it was a bit odd.
I like the fight the fight he sent. He sent an offer for Boachuk. Boots Boachuk was a great fight, and I've said it over and over. That's no tune-up. Boachuk arguably beat Virgil. In my opinion, he beat Virgil.
Yeah, I agree. I think I had a draw Boachuk, but why not just fight Virgil then? If you're gonna fight Boachuk, why not just go straight to the?
It's called testing them waters,
Virgil?
man. Testing them waters.
I don't know. I thought he could have maybe stuck around maybe for one more fight and unified with Norman, because they were saying they didn't want to move up because they want to become undisputed. I don't know. To me, it's like mixed signals. 1 minute it was about undisputed, then it's about they can't make the weight. Yeah, I wouldn't mind the Boachuk fight, but I don't know why they need two tune-ups. Like that's where it's gonna drag out. What about for Usyk? What do you guys reckon? Like a lot of people are not happy with Turkey. No, but I don't think it's a bad option if they could fight Parker, or if he doesn't fight Parker, he could fight maybe one of the other guys.
Turkey just said Parker fight's not happening.
Yeah,
well, he said he's not bidding for it.
No, he said they're not interested.
Yeah, so anybody else could pick that fight up, though.
Oh,
but what about the event with Dubois? The event with Dubois was sponsored by Riyadh Season. The event by the rematch with Dubois, that was sponsored by Riyadh Season. Was that an actual Riyadh Season event, though? Because Turkey turned up late, but I
think that was
first thought that wasn't even a...
Yeah,
so
wait,
can they not do that with the Parker fight?
Because that was a lot of money he got
I don't
paid,
think
like over 100 million.
No, those figures are not true. I don't know about Ness, if those numbers are not accurate, isn't it?
Which one?
For the Dubois and Usyk?
For the Dubois Usyk money?
Nah, those were over 100.
What do you mean? What did he say? I don't remember what he said, but I'm sure he didn't say that it was fake. But I did remember.
He deleted.
I do remember that he said on our interview that he didn't want to discuss money. So I don't know what you mean by what did he say. He probably said it somewhere else.
All right. There was a screenshot. He said something. Those numbers are fake, but he deleted the thing. It was about the Usyk and Parker, Pierce, whatever. I think he said those numbers. Like, where did you get those numbers from? Because someone posted it, but then he deleted the post. But was that even a Riyadh Season event? Because I thought that was a Queensbury card. The undercard was quite weak as well. The Dubois and Usyk fight. Yeah,
I doubt that was a Queensbury event.
What about America? Do you guys have any heavyweights to offer or not? Like,
what do you mean to offer?
I don't know.
To offer who?
Usyk.
No, man, we ain't got nobody to challenge Usyk. Who the fuck
we
got?
Wilder, maybe what?
Wilder,
Miller,
man,
maybe
if you don't get out of here, Wilder better finish his negotiations with Jake Paul, man.
Caballel, maybe, but nah.
Bro, Caballel's from Germany, man. He said America.
Are you talking about Americans? Yeah, nah. This has been Americans in forever.
Bro.
We beat up the Brits.
Hey, listen, there's a
could...
few guys, though. There's a few guys coming out of the WBC Grand Prix. We'll see. I think it's 2 Americans left in the heavyweight, right?
Maybe I would say.
No, ain't no maybe. We got two heavyweights that advance. Don't do that.
No, I'm saying at the moment, you could argue Miller's a top 10 heavyweight.
Which
I
one?
thought he beat Andy Ruiz.
Big Miller?
Baby.
Yeah, he is, but that don't mean he could challenge Usyk.
He could.
He need to give us some consistency before we start throwing him in there. We need to see consistency from Miller, man.
Because I feel like Marley would have beat him.
They need to be rebuilding Jared Anderson. You know?
What happened to Anderson? He's not on the card.
Bro, they gave him one tune-up. They gave him one tune-up, and we never heard of him again. But again, there's a lack of dates from Top Rank without this new deal. What are you gonna do?
I got an idea before I go. Put Anderson in with Jalalov, the guy who was meant to fight on Top Rank show this week. It's not gonna happen this week.
Oh yeah.
If they do that'd be a good test to see if Anderson still got anything left, man. But that's all I got. I'll leave you guys to it.
Man, Jalalov.
I'm trolling Tone.
Yeah, you gonna make Tone reach in his bag, man.
Tone's sleeping, man. You trolling somebody who's
man,
snoring.
he got a nemesis, man. Homie out here coming for him by name, bro.
Tone is fast asleep right now.
Tone wide awake. You kidding me? He the one sent me that video. That's his video I played, man. I'm my brother's keeper, General Camino.
Are you my brother's keeper? Yes, I am. CMB. That's the dopest hood movie ever.
CMB.
Yes, no, General
Nah,
Camino.
New Jack City.
What up, Tip Bellis?
Nino Brown.
If you are what they say you are. Is Tip gonna be a superstar next weekend, man? Is he gonna shine? Tip.
He gotta beat Lobo.
Could you use his WBA status to move up and fight for a title?
Say what? No, Boots can't use his WBA status. The only WBO does that. If you're going to try to do that with the WBC, you got to petition. There is no rule that states as the champion you can move above. Only the WBO. And that's called super status.
Good tip.
These guys in the chat are terrible. Said Two Tone's hamstrings are under pressure. That's fucked up.
I don't know what the fuck going on. Relly Rel, what up?
Chopped off, did he?
Relly
Something
Rel.
going on with the spaces. Gotta unmute.
Yeah, I don't know. Double check. We connected. Okay. I don't know. But I restarted Discord just in case that was bad. And let me get the links out too. I haven't done that today. But Rel, you might need to jump out and jump back in because it's not working for you, champ.
Real.
Who fights tonight? Anybody fight
OTX
tonight? I feel
card,
like,
isn't it?
oh, that's right, the OTX
That's
card.
tonight.
I gotta watch that. I gotta watch that, bro. What is
Yeah, it's gonna be a good card.
What is the betting line on that? Check my bookie.ag. Use that code BETTBV. See what we got.
Ness, do you bet fights? No, right?
Yeah.
Word? Like a lot? Or every now and then?
No. And I'm a cheapskate. I'll be betting don't get me wrong. Every now and then I'll bet $40, and one time I bet $113, and one time I bet $400. But,
whoa, what was the 400 for?
That Wilder Fury draw.
Yeah.
But I lost that $113 on Jamel Herring. I thought he was going to beat Jermaine Ortiz. I bet against my Dominican brethren. Shout out to him for being bigger than me and not cutting me off. What else? I just lost fucking like
Why
50.
113? Does
It was,
like
it was what was in the account. I just bet the whole account on him. Just like the other day, I had like 50 something in the account. Bet it on this man's fucking heavyweight. Nah, I'm fucking with you. I'm only rubbing it in. Shout out to my mans. Yo, everybody loses. But he was definitely deers in the fucking, I mean, what is it called? What's the phrase? Deer in the headlights? It was fucking nasty. It was brutal. And then I got Alex like, you really took Ryan's advice. You bet without seeing the guy fight. I'm like, yeah, he was fucking, that's his man's. He grew up with him. None of that worked. So, yeah, man. I bet every now and then. When I was consistent with my betting show, we was winning weekly. It just requires research and no heart. You can't allow your heart to get involved. You know, I lose when I put my heart in it. Like that's why I stood away. And this sucks, right? Like, look, I stood away from the Shadeza fight because I knew where my heart was. So no matter what, I was going to see her winning if I had to score it, and I wanted her to win. So I'm like, let me not bet. And look, she fucking won on a plus 400. I think by the time the fight started, she was like a plus 480, bro. It's all about, trying to have some sort of discipline.
I don't like betting because I feel like it ruins the fight. Like,
it actually makes the fight better, but you're right. You're right, though. Like, if let's say mid-fight you see your guy has no shot, you're gonna lose interest. Like if you bet on someone and now fucking Mark Castro's outboxing the fuck out of your guy, you're like, man, yo, this shit whack, man.
Look, some
Turn
people
this
get
shit
that.
off. Like you lose interest because it's
Some people get that adrenaline rush. They get that adrenaline rush from betting. So I don't get that though. So, but some people love it.
No, there is a rush because I'm telling you, I literally bet $2, Marco. Like I'll bet two. No, seriously, but that's the thing with betting. Yo, bro, $2 can make you $500. If you make like a 14 parlay, like, and you should do this. I mean, this is how I used to tell my audience in terms of the betting show. It's like, bro, there's no big I's and little U's. For today, for the purposes of today, let's make money. Like, boxing. I know boxing. He knows boxing. The people that call in know boxing. If we stop picking sides to win arguments and instead tell each other who we think is going to win and why, and if I say something, not shit on me for what I said it and instead try to get me to dive deeper or tell me why I'm wrong so we can make the right decision. Bro, the community used to make money together. Damn. We was making money. They mad at me because I don't do it every Friday, but it's because this show goes so fucking long. There's no time. You got to do research in order to win. Bro. But you can put together like a 14 parlay, like Elijah Pierce is fighting today. If you say Elijah's going to decision and O'Shea Jones is getting stopped, now that would be big money right there because she's the favorite and women don't get knocked out. So that's a bad one. But let's just go Elijah Pierce decision, O'Shea Jones decision. And again, it always gets sexy when you add in an underdog that you feel has a shot. Obviously, underdogs pay better. But the point of this conversation is when you stack fights, the odds automatically increase, even when stacking favorites. So if you're in the right city and you got the right sports book, bro, there's people in my betting group that do 10 fight parlays because by the time they got 10 fights on it, they're like at a plus 1,000 and they're using like FanDuel or DraftKings so they could bet into the next fucking 4 months. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So now you just waiting. You know Jamel's going to win. You know Canelo's going to win, not when he's not fighting Crawford. Obviously this is a tighter fight, but usually Canelo's a lock. Inoue's a lock for a knockout, right? So if you parlay a 3-month parlay with certain fights, certain amount of money, it's gonna pay, bro. Like pay. The risk is not as high as the. I mean, yeah, the risk is not as high as the reward that you're gonna receive.
Ryan, do you bet?
Yeah, I bet a bit, man. I'm not gonna say I'm a crazy. I'm like Ness. I bet $2, $3, $5 here. You know,
Okay.
not a big better, but we got FanDuel up here, so
You know
that's
what?
a
Oh,
good
you got it
book.
made. I promise you.
Yeah.
If I had, because my bookie is great because I could bet anywhere, so I never lose a bet. But if I had FanDuel or DraftKings, then for sure I'd be cutting my show to do a betting show because they have prop bets. It's like, Marco,
Yeah.
this is what betting gets very intricate too. It's like, hypothetically, this weekend Xander's fighting Jorge Garcia Chino. Let's go with Chino and let's talk about that
Chino.
fight. Boom. So it could be like a prop bet on FanDuel specifically in DraftKings because they're really into betting. That shit'll be like Xander gets dropped within the first 3 rounds, but gets up to win a decision plus 700, which means $100 makes you 800. Your 100 plus 7. $10 makes you 70, 80, 70 plus your 10. So it's like, okay, I can see Jorge dropping him. I can't see Jorge dropping. I'm just saying that's a prop bet. Another prop bet might be Xander drops Jorge twice and wins a decision. Or he drops him twice and knocks him out in the 8th. Like, it gets crazy. It
So
gets
the more
crazy.
detailed you get, the more money you'll make, obviously.
Exactly. And this is the thing. Because that's such a low probability bet, the payout is higher. So you could bet $2. If you betting $2 on Jorge Garcia to get knocked down twice and lose a decision, and you can make 10, it's not a big deal. Now, if you out here making $13,000 $2 bets, that's on your fucking problem. You know what I'm saying? I make a couple $2 bets. I don't go crazy. I'm never gonna be addicted to gambling. That's for fucking sure.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah,
I know
the
people
reason I
do it,
don't
man.
bet, man, was the one fight that I remember being so sure was Holyfield versus Tyson. I mean, I was like, Mike is gonna and then when he lost, something stuck with me. Like, you just never know. That's not worth it with me. So that was literally, I was about to bet on that fight back in whatever it was, 95. So sure. And you saw what happened. So that just told me, like, you know what? If I'm going to spend money, I want to get something out of it besides disappointment.
Yeah. But that's why we watch the fights, man. Get those upsets.
And it would upset, like, me too. Like, if I'm betting, it's automatically ruining the fight for me. I know that for sure. And I'll be like, I'm an analyst. Like, I won't be analyzing that shit, fairly if I'm betting.
Yeah. No, like Diego Pacheco, he knocked out one of my parlays this weekend or past weekend, and that's because I picked him knocking out McCombie. And I'm like, bro, like, he's playing it safe. But I knew
so
what
you
he was
picked him
doing.
knocking out McCombie? You bet on that?
Yeah, I picked him by KO.
So you don't.
And I
so
thought for sure.
So the fact that
after
he
the second
won without the
round.
knockout, you don't get any money.
And that's
Yeah,
another thing.
exactly.
Like, look, McCombie dropped Plant twice, right? Like, that's a prop bet. Like, will a knockdown occur? How many knockdowns? That's the thing too, though, Marco. Depending on the fight, the more of these type of bets. Like, maybe a McCombie Plant didn't have will either fighter be knocked down? Will there be 2 knockdowns or plus in this fight? It all depends on how big the fight is. Like, Pacquiao Floyd had every prop bet under the sun. Anything you could think of. Anything you could think of. Will Pacquiao get disqualified? Will Floyd, hold? Like, anything you could think of. They go crazy for super fights. They give you every prop
I think
bet known to
McGregor
man.
was like that too. McGregor and Floyd
For
was like,
McGregor,
will
it's
he
like,
kick Floyd?
will he kick Floyd?
So
will he elbow Floyd? Will there
what's
be
the
a
most-
flying knee kick? I'm telling you, bro, they give you everything.
What's the most, if you're at liberty to share, what's the most you guys have ever made on a bet, like, that you've won?
In boxing? My Wilder bet. I think it's still the top one.
What was that?
We would have to pull up. I would go to pro boxing odds and see what was the split on the draw.
Oh, you bet 400 and for a draw?
Yeah.
Oh shit, that's probably a lot.
And it's crazy because my audience knew.
But
Because
wait, you were a big Wilder fan, right?
Exactly.
So why would you
Exactly,
bet
but
a
I'm more
draw?
of a conspiracist. I'm more of a conspiracist than a fan of any boxer. And I told, I knew it. And look at
That was
how
the
it played
first
out.
fight, right?
Granted, it didn't play out to the T of the movie. But I
Mhm.
said they gonna do a draw because Fury's the great white hope. They gonna milk this fight. And look, they got 3 out of us. I
Yeah, they
bet on
did.
it. I told my audience it's on wax. We went to LA. Everybody knew.
So you must have made a lot, Jesus. Because draws are very unlikely for every fight, I would assume.
Right. Yeah, draws are tough, very tough to freaking like a draw, man. Like how many times do we see a draw in boxing? Not very often.
Not
And when we do,
often.
we're like
Not often.
we get like, yo,
But
we
the
thought one guy
storyline was
won.
there. Then think about it. After Wilder loses to Fury, he leaves Showtime, signs the Top Rank. They got him in the Coming to America outfit. I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you, boxing is more WWE than people understand. They be like, Ness, you a casual. No, that's what pushes the sport. Those storylines. So Wilder Fury, no, that's Spilka. Where's the first one? Wilder Fury. Damn, so I'm on pro, but somebody gonna have to teach me because it doesn't show the draw. It just shows opening line. I think it was like plus 1600.
It might not show the draw.
But maybe I'm wrong with the 1600 because I feel like the 1600 is in my head because that was the Ruiz bet. For him, he was a plus 1600 for the money line.
The
Draws.
AJ?
Oh well, maybe I'm right. Luna Glider said it's usually around 1400, so we'll just do the math on that. I think maybe it could be 1600. I'm not sure, but whatever. Rel. Wait, we already got to you, Rel. Didn't we get to you?
I just
I don't know if he came through though.
Nah.
And it says if you had 400 between the end and the draw, the odds were you will get 10,400.
Yep.
Something like that.
Something like that. We had a good year.
Yo.
I'm telling you.
Yo, what's the word? Y'all can hear me
And
now?
in 2020, that was 2021 too.
Yeah.
Right?
I believe so.
That's about right. And my audience also knows because some of that I lost in Bitcoin for leaving it. Because remember, you could pay in Bitcoin, and that's when Bitcoin dropped, bro. So I lost some of that because I left it there. So y'all remember me telling y'all that shit. I was devastated by that. That's why I'll never be in crypto again. But again, I also told them I wasn't invested. That's how I get paid through my bookie. Like, you know, you could choose to take it out the long way and get a check or put it in a crypto wallet or leave it. So when that fucking dollar dropped, that broke me.
Yeah, we got you.
Yeah, we hear you, bro.
Yeah, you hear me? All right. I know my shit last time was fucked
Didn't you
up.
call in already?
Yeah, my shit. Nah, nigga, you went to me and it ain't connect.
I don't know. Y'all Philly dudes
You
sound the
told me
same, man.
leave back in. Bro, I'm not, I'm from Brooklyn, bro. You keep, Ness, what's up,
Oh,
bro?
my bad. I don't know. Philly dudes coming at us because we had one show about boots.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie, that was a funny.
It's dangerous out here, man. I try to tell you, I don't like talking about boots because of that.
What's the tune-up? He got an answer. What's the tune-up at 154? I heard him. I ain't gonna front. I was laughing my ass off with that, bro. Boots need to fight somebody, bro. That's what Boots need to be worried about. Stop trying to take fucking tune-ups, bro.
Shout out to B. Paul. He said he remembers.
Nah, I ain't gonna hold you, son. Nah, yo, that tank, I know nobody bet the fucking draw, but that tank draw was crazy money. Y'all talking about bet.
I don't know
bet
what
on
that
taking them
draw
up.
was. Let me see.
Nah, that shit was crazy, bruh. I remember I got on here. You don't remember Ness? I got on here and I told you I was like, yeah, that shit gonna be a good fight. I could use a spar
That
together.
didn't have no reason to be a draw. That was genuinely a draw, which is crazy because it didn't deserve to be a draw.
Yeah.
Nah, you right. Yeah.
Yeah, that shit probably, that money probably was crazy. What were we talking about? Rolly and Pacquiao? I don't know, bro. But they got the same manager?
Rolly and Pacquiao? Yeah, Louis DeCubas. No.
Oh, yeah.
Rolly got Louis DeCubas, guys.
Oh, boy.
But Manny got Sean Gibbons.
Yeah, Sean Gibbons.
Yo, it says here that you would have made
I ain't gonna lie, they all work
Huh?
closely.
It says it would have been
Oh,
10,400. Same thing, Rolly versus Lamont.
Oh, it was for Rolly.
Now, for the Roach and Tank fight, you would have made the same thing if you bet a draw as you did for the Wilder.
Yeah, because it's like my man said, draws are usually plus 1,400, plus 1,600.
Right.
Yeah, word.
But the Andy
I ain't gonna
Ruiz
lie.
versus AJ fight, money line, he was plus 1,600. And I hate that fight. I hate that fight because I gave him no shot whatsoever. I forget who was in my house too. He is on video.
Yeah, Ness, you never do that.
And he kept saying it, bro. Andy's gonna win. Andy's gonna win. And then in that instant when Andy just flipped it.
Ness, you never do that. If you know boxing, you never say nobody got no shot, bro. It only
Nah,
takes
come on, bro. At that time, AJ was looking like fucking Hercules. He had the he had the momentum. He was coming to America. They picked Andy on short notice. Remember, Andy jumped in the DMs. He had like 5 weeks.
Watch this. Now, Ness, watch this, bro. I was a little kid. I'm gonna tell you a story real quick. I was a little kid. My father forced me to watch boxing. That's why I love boxing now, right? I'm a little kid. Buster versus Tyson. I'm talking about 20 of us, fight party, 30. And I ain't gonna lie. And one person in that whole house bet on Buster Douglas. Italian guy, because I'm from Coney Island. It was an Italian guy that we had over and shit like that. One person. Yeah, I'm from Coney. So listen, bro. I'm watching as a little kid. And I'm watching Mike Tyson get his ass kicked, and everybody in the house was just shocked. It was quiet. You could hear a fucking pin. I'm like, damn, everybody's so fucking quiet in here. And I'm a little kid. I'm making fun of Mike Tyson getting dropped left and right. I'm like, damn, what the fuck going on? But I'm gonna be honest. That's the only time I seen some shit like that. That's the only time I ever seen some shit like that. Like where everybody was just quiet watching a fight.
Nah,
like,
hell no.
I ain't gonna lie, that Earl fight too. That Earl fight. I heard that fight party. A lot of them was quiet while Earl was getting his ass fucking drugged up in
First knockdown, people got crazy.
Nah, that first knockdown, that theater went crazy.
But then halfway in,
I lost my voice. I lost my voice
like
in that moment because I couldn't stop repeating. He dropped him with a jab. He dropped.
I ain't gonna lie, that's like a power jab.
That was wild, bro.
But like 3-4 rounds in, the energy was like quiet, like it said, like everybody's awake. It was like, Jesus, this needs to stop.
But I don't want Mr. Perfect to call in wilding. I don't want to keep talking about Earl because you need to come in here yelling and shit. You got to talk about Bud dropping this nigga Earl. But that's a tune-up for Boots right there. 54, bring Earl back, big stadium.
That's definitely a tune-up.
He been out for almost 900 days.
That's definitely a tune-up.
Word, I ain't gonna lie. You can beat up on Earl. You got Tim Zoo.
And that's a great declarated tune-up too. Like you get Earl, and then, that's Crawford's biggest win. Crawford's biggest win.
Exactly. So now you can line it up because Crawford was talking about going back to 54 to get a belt or whatever. So to get the belts or whatever.
If he said, we gotta see, man. That's now. He got that camp high. That's what's that called? The endorphins right now. That's the endorphins. We gotta see. Is he gonna have that same energy after the fight with Canelo? See how them body shots feel.
I was on a hate trace. Tone told me that's that snack shit. He said when they on snack, they be feeling themselves and shit like that, bro.
Yo, tell Tone to tell you how many snack fighters pop.
That's boxing,
that's fucked.
Because if
he said that's that, but how you feel about Tim Zudo? Tune up. That's a tune up. Cause now
we can't. Nah, we ain't doing that. Y'all Boost fans is nasty. You want to do those 2 losses?
Yo.
Actually, that's only one. He got a tune up. That's only one.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say.
But still, man, off a loss. Like, come on, man. Boost, y'all out here talking about Boost Roy Jones, but you want to give him a dude off a knockout loss, man.
Boost. I ain't gonna lie, Boost could be Roy Jones because if somebody hit him like Tarver hit Roy and put that motherfucker down, bro, I ain't gonna lie.
Oh, come on,
Once
man.
he get them legs from under him, or athletic.
Come on, man.
Marco,
Get it hurt, Marco, bro.
Marco,
what you doing?
Come on. I'll be on Marco Lives all the time talking about Tarver. He don't even want to say Tarver name out loud. I don't know if he's like the Holy Ghost. Coach, the cat got his tongue when somebody talk about Tarver.
That was like elderly.
No, the hell it wasn't, yo. See, that's your thing, Marco. You gotta stop. I ain't gonna lie, Roy Jones is good, but he be saying some bullshit sometimes. I ain't gonna lie. But Pacquiao, I ain't gonna lie, yo, Ness, I'm the same motherfucker that you sent that voice note in the DM talking about these tank fans and these belts and shit like that. So you know damn well I ain't no Boots fan. And so I got Pacquiao. I think Tank, because I heard some shit that D Block said yesterday that Tank retired or some stupid shit. But if anything, I say Pacquiao go for the Tank fight. They do that. That's big money for Pacquiao. He calling out Mayweather. I say go Boots. I mean go Tank. Boots just need I think Boots need a Tim Tszyu or Earl. That's what Boots need. Rolly got the belt. I think Rolly need to try to Yo, you know some crazy shit? I got Rolly stopping Fundora. Fundora leave that chin open with his tall ass. So I got Rolly stopping Fundora. How y'all feel about that fight? Rolly Fundora, unification.
Fundora's at 54 though.
You said Rolly will
Oh,
stop
I'm bugging
Fundora?
at 40. Yeah. Hell yeah, he leave
No.
that chin open. Tim Tszyu was hitting him. Yo, if you watch boxing, right, Marco, bro, if you see
Nah,
how Tim
Rolly's
Tszyu was
too
lining up
small.
that right hand on
Rolly?
that fucking chin.
He's at
Yo,
'Cause
47.
you
that's
see
like a
Rolly back, you talking
fucking
about too
9,
small?
10-inch height difference. Rolly's not going to be able to reach him.
That shit, height, yo, Marco, height don't matter. Fundora fight in a pocket, bro. That shit
No,
don't
but
matter,
that's
bro.
what I'm saying. He doesn't. He looks like he switched his ways up against Zoo. He was fucking using that
No, he don't.
range.
No,
Beautiful.
bro, Tim Tszyu was hitting him with right hands, lining it up, bro. If you watch that fight, bro, Tim Tszyu hit him with like 3 right hands back to back. I'm talking about boom, boom. The crowd was going crazy. It's
Well,
just that
let
he
me
got
get to some
defeated.
other callers, champ.
I got you, bro.
Dom, what up?
Man, about to slide on out though, boys. Peace,
Ryan,
man.
appreciate you.
Hey, TBV, how we doing?
Straight.
I need to do a PSA to all my sports bettors. If you want to make money on sports betting, do not bet combat sports, especially not boxing.
What?
The props, the money lines, the props, the matchmaking is just not built for betting. Especially not parlays. If you're gonna do it, bet straight. So do
What?
your research.
I like my
Bet straight. Yes.
parlays, man.
Well, you're a boxing fan. If you tried out other sports, you know you guys will know that Shohei Ohtani for a home run is plus 180 right now. He hits one every other game, so it's better to bet other sports. But of course, I understand the appeal, and I do bet myself. But yeah,
But
I've
so
talked
so
about it
wait, so
before. But
you just saying you win more consistently in other sports though? You're not saying you
most
can't make money
definitely.
in this sport.
You absolutely can make money, but I mean we're boxing hardcores and we come on this show every Monday eating crow. Like it's really hard to predict these upsets and the ones that you do play out how they're supposed to. The money's not in the lines. It's not built to make money. Really, you got to make a big parlay, like you said, 10 leg or
Yeah.
more. That's insane in
Well,
any other
not
sport.
really 10. Sometimes
Nobody
you could
does
do
that
a
in any other sport.
5. I mean, I don't know. Again, see, that's what I'm saying. When we was doing it, we was getting money, bro. We
I
was
like
getting money.
4 leg
And I
fight
was sticking
parlays.
to my little bets, but people were betting bigger than me, obviously, because they bet more than me. Nah, I feel like, yo, a good 3 and 4 team parlay in boxing always pays well.
Yeah, I love a 3 or 4 leg. Anything past that, I mean, good luck. Again, and a couple weeks ago, I bet the Berlanga TKO instead of
Yeah, but
just
that
the
was your
stoppage. I
heart.
bet
That was your
specific
heart.
TKO. But he got stopped. It was a
Oh, you talking
TKO.
about
But
just the outcome.
I
Where
bet
you at?
specific
What
outcome.
betting group you get? I
I
mean,
mean,
what site you get to use?
DraftKings, and
See
this
what
was
I'm
all the
saying?
books though. It was officially
Yeah,
ruled
but I
a
didn't
a
have,
knockout, not
but I didn't
TKO.
have just uh will any fighter get knocked out TK like you that's a DraftKings type of bet. That shit is it sucks, man. It
Another
sucks.
another warning: if you do place one of those bets, a specific outcome, a draw will not void it. A draw voids any money line, but it won't void any specific outcome you choose. So I got hold on the Manny Pacquiao unanimous decision because I chose a specific outcome for unanimous decision. And I got robbed on that one because it should have
Damn.
been voided. But I got one for this weekend. There's some money in it. I got Bruce Carrington by decision. He sometimes stops looking for that knockout. I think this might be one of them. There's good money in that, plus 420. I got Xander by decision. That's negative 150. If you watch his fights, that's probably how that's going to go. I think he might even be against a Mexican. I think
He is. He's
been in more 12 rounds than Zayas.
Yeah, but remember that Mexican, you might want to do more research. I mean, I'm not saying your pick is wrong, but remember, that's the Mexican that beat Conwell, bro. That's a very good fight.
Okay. So upset potential. Well, my upset potential is actually in that Tony Harrison fight, coming off a more than 2-year layoff, and he's fighting somebody that I don't know, but he's never been stopped, and he's fought already this year. So I mean, if you're gonna choose an upset, that's where I would go. But I'll look into that Xander Zayas opponent and maybe adjust. But
I don't
that's
know.
my
People
pick.
saying the upset might be tonight, player Himalaya.
What's tonight?
O'Shea Jones, Elia
Mm.
Karazan.
Okay. I'll check that out. Hey, thanks for the insight. Peace.
All right. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Let's find that OTX thing, cause we locked in. It's crazy how the girls fight gonna be my live fight chat, man. I'm sorry, Elijah Pierce. This dude looks crazy. I would break this fight up in the street if I seen it. Like, yo, chill, Elijah. Why you doing that, man? It's my uncle, man. What the fuck? My man he was about to go paint the house.
Elijah's trying to build, man. He's trying to build his way up.
Can't main event like that. You ain't gonna build like that. But it would have been all right for the girls to be the main event. Soul Snatcher and O'Shea. O'Shea a dog, so Elia might get, stomped
You know
on.
what? You know what famous OG rapper, his first real name, his first name is O'Shea?
Nah, B.
Give you a hint. West Coast.
With the belt.
Damn. Why they pushing each other? Come on, don't do this, girls.
Thank you.
Yeah, she a dog, man. So she
That's
might.
right,
I hope Elia can match her dog. I hope she don't get intimidated, because you see, O'Shea got that Clarissa Shields energy. You know, she has that supreme confidence and belief. But Elia is pretty good, man. Pretty good. Tall, strong. I'm excited, man. That's my main event, bro. I ain't even fronting. Okay, Karazan. Whatever, Alex. Who gives a fuck? We going with Elia. Nah, I'm sorry. That's not true. We give a fuck, Elia. I got to learn how to pronounce it properly. Big Boss. Karazan. No, Carranza. Carranza.
I actually thought too that O'Shea Jones was the main event, because like that's just the main fight that had been talked about and promoted. I guess because she's a unified champion, So I'm just saying. I mean, Marco kind of right too with Elijah Pierce. 'Cause I do see it's like a WBO Intercontinental or whatever it is belt. So I guess he's trying to get in the
Come
ring.
on,
But
y'all
I
wildin',
definitely
man. He
thought
had that
O'Shea Jones
already.
was the. Yeah, I thought she was the main event too. So I guess it is what it is in that sense. Hey, that little spew y'all had with bro who Boots fan, that was funny. Cause Marco, bro, you had one of your one of your moments where you was just checked out. You was like, what's a tune up? And you couldn't name nobody. You was like, I mean for Boots. And I was thinking like, dang, Ness, I thought you was gonna run them off, because I keep saying I don't know why Boychuk and like you said, Tom Laughlin they may take that fight. Maybe I guess they look at it as tough, and Boychuk just had that tough fight with Michael Fox, but I don't know, because I mean you got Thompson Rockets, you got Brandon Adams. If you can find Castano, hell, you got him. You
Now
got
that's a tune-up.
But Mendoza, like, it's playing them too much though. Like I told you, I don't care if it's a tune up. I want Keith Thurman. Go and get Keith Thurman. Like I said last night, I don't give a damn how good them feet is. Go get Keith Thurman. That's the fight. Like, just come on. Keith Thurman already had his tune up. Like, that's the fight I want. So I don't know. I highly doubt that'll happen, of course, but still. Um, and with the topic next, yeah, you're right, because remember you was talking to me about this a couple of days ago, how Louis DQ is setting his fighters up pretty well. And I
Yep.
told you see all the interviews rolling. That's all he keep talking about. They asked his parents and stuff, and his mom was like, "Well, he been wanting it," and then his dad said the same. He's like, "Yeah, he wanted it, so if they present it to him, I'm sure he'll get it and he'll take it." I wouldn't trip, but I would hope. It might be wrong, this, but I'm with you on this one. If Rolly or if Tank fought Manny, like you say, Ness, I want them to knock him smooth out.
Got to.
Retire their ass so they don't return. Like you said, that face plant him like Manuel Marquez did, lay his ass down so his son will be like, "No, dad, that's enough." His wife will be like, "No, Manny, that's enough." Like, because even after the fight Saturday, they asked Manny's son, and he was like, "I get it. My dad don't do what he want to do, but he like, I want him to stop taking punishment." Like, I'm with you, next. Retire their ass so they stop coming back. Like, because the sport need to be able to move.
You breaking up?
I'm curious if they don't end up giving Rolly a volunteer for that to even happen. Am I still breaking up right now?
Nah, you're good now.
Okay. Yeah, I was saying I'm curious if WBA gonna give Rolly a voluntary, because if not, Giasov, that's Eddie guy. He do for that title shot. I feel like Eddie, he won't let that slide. That Eddie gonna send that paperwork, trying to get that title shot. Hell if I know, but I don't know. I wouldn't be surprised though if this fight end up happening. None whatsoever. I think Rolly will be the first chance because Manny got a good relationship with the WBA too. So he'll probably be the first shot. Then of course he on the PBC side, so that'll probably happen more so than the Tank fight. Aside from that, that's all I really got. And, hey, Ness, when I get off the line, hey, play that video I sent you on Twitter. On the Twitter DM, play that video I sent you. That shit hilarious, man.
I seen that before. I don't really like that guy, man. That's a weak
Man, that
ass
shit is hilarious.
Pacquiao impersonation. But I'll play it for you, man.
Everybody was saying like he got the I guess the Filipino thing like down pack and all that.
Yeah.
That shit
He
was
been
hilarious,
doing
man.
that
Because I'm
though.
like,
That's not
I
his
didn't even
first
see,
time.
I didn't even see. Yeah, no, I know, I done seen him like do it before, but I ain't even see like the interview itself with it. But that's why I'm like, even with that, I think it's a bit of both. I think Pacquiao do want the legacy, but then at the same time, he want the money too, of course. It is what it is. Ain't nothing wrong with that. But man, like you said, you just gotta retire them so they stop coming back. So that's all. I appreciate you, Ness. Shout out to you, Marco.
Yo, one-on-one on Twitter talking about go at him with straight facts. I'm the one played 2 audios of your man's confirmation on tune-ups. Yo, y'all Boost fans on y'all starting to become the Walking Dead. I see this shit. I see y'all metamorphosis happening live. So, Marco, see what I'm saying? 2 parlay. O'Shea Jones to get the decision.
Okay.
O'Shea Jones to get the decision. Zan Desires to get the decision. Plus 120. That's, for a gambler, that's great money.
Okay.
$1,000, you know what I mean? You good. $100, you good. Don't matter what you bet, you making money. 1,000, you making 1,119 plus your 1,000 back. 100, you making 119.52 plus your 100 back. So people that get greedy don't make money because now look, that's good enough. But now a boxing fan might be like, damn man, who else could I add to that? Well, fuck it. Let me throw Elijah Pierce. Damn, but I don't know who the fuck Elijah Pierce fighting. But fuck it, I'm gonna just put him by knockout because I don't know who he fights. So fuck it, knockout. And now he goes to decision and fucked up your parlay. That's how that works, man. That's how that works.
Yeah, I don't fuck with that.
Yo, damn, I got an interview in 30 minutes, don't I? Let me double check
Who?
this. I'm about
What
to
you
find
got?
out. I'm about to find 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 out. Today is Friday. Jesus. Yeah. Why is it not here? No, that's Monday. Okay, actually, I'm in the wrong place. Let me see. Yeah, man. Shout out to Marco. Dead air. Dead air, Marco. Dead air, Marco.
I'm waiting on you. Okay, we could keep going. I'm waiting on the interview, man.
I'm looking
I'm
for
waiting
it.
on to
Gotta go
see.
through this
You don't remember
schedule,
at all.
man.
You don't remember
Gotta
who it
go
could be
through
at
this
all.
schedule. Gotta go through this schedule. All right. No, still saying Ruben tonight. We got somebody else, though. What the hell?
Female fighter, maybe?
No, pretty decent name, I think. What is going on?
Turkey? You got turkey back?
Turkey bags.
I'm pissed I missed that interview, man.
You'll be all right. Hopefully he comes back, graces us.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure. I'm sure, right? Has he ever gone on any other content podcast like this?
I don't know, bro.
I don't think he has.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know.
I don't think he has. Yeah, I really don't think he has. I mean, he does his own shit all the time, obviously, through the ring, but I don't see him going on other people's stuff. So that's good.
Word.
Still trying to find that interview?
Still trying to find this interview.
Man.
There it is. That's tonight, though. No wonder. Wow, I thought I had a morning. I feel like
What's
I got
tonight?
a 9:30 Pacific. Fucking hell.
What's the one tonight?
That kid Abel. And I got Abel tonight. Mendoza, the kid's trying to break Floyd's record.
Oh.
You seen
okay.
it? You seen
Yeah.
it?
Yeah.
And then Ruben Santiago.
Okay, that's the night show though.
But I'm pretty sure. Excuse me. I'm pretty sure. I'm supposed to have someone today at 9:30. Looks like I've dropped the ball.
You think you just didn't put it down, or you think you just remembered wrong? We'll see if somebody comes in.
Yeah,
Then you got
I
him.
usually send them the link because I do this a lot. So I usually send that initial link, like, yo, just hop on at the time.
Mm-hmm. Pacquiao versus Rolly.
Yo, stock chasers.
Yeah, what's good? What's good? What's good? How's my audio, fellas?
You good? You got a little background noise, but you good.
Yeah. Nah, you know me, man. I'm at the JOB getting this money. You feel me? So I have to step off. Yo, this is a friendly reminder. Tonight, Rohan, motherfucking Polanco, getting it on with Quinn Randall. Feel me? Should be a great fight. We're looking for Polanco to show up with some fireworks. Feel me? Boy got bricks for hands, so we're trying to see some violence for real. And we got young John Santana getting it on with Alameda. That's gonna be a firefight. I think that's gonna be a firefight, but I'm looking forward to it. Yeah, so that's tomorrow. Just a reminder, man. Top rank. But yeah, yo, Ness, on this conversation about boots, right?
Yep.
On this conversation about boots, man. What are we gonna call the boots fans, bro? Because we gotta come up with a name, bro, because they doing a whole lot of deflecting in these streets right now.
I mean, they're his fans, bro. I don't know what you calling them. What you calling them? Because remember, what you start, they gonna hit you with the same.
I mean, they already hit me with all that, so it don't matter. But yo, listen, man. At the end of the day, I figure Boots knows. I mean, listen. At the end of the day, if the fans get in the uproar, he's gonna set up a firefight. If the fans let him get away with some bullshit, they're gonna get away with some bullshit. We already know that. And then on the Pacquiao situation, listen, I'm saying it right now, bro. If Pacquiao dares to get in that ring with Romero or Tank, he's getting knocked the fuck out, bro. That's just my 2 cents. So if he wants that retirement party, definitely
Chill.
get in there with Tank or Rolly, because they're gonna finish your career off with a bang. That's for sure. I don't even see it any other way. But if he wants another chance, another crack at a belt, do that rematch with Barrios, bro. Or maybe Barrios. Matter of fact, I'm gonna take that back because Barrios might actually come with his foot on the gas and actually get him out of there too. I don't know. I don't see this going well for Pacquiao either way, bro. I think Pacquiao got to take his new draw, fade into the abyss. But at the end of the day, if he wants to get it on, let him get it on. I think Barrios is his best fight. Or if he wants to wait for Haney to beat Norman, that's a firefight. So if he wants to sit down, he's a little old, he's on the older side. If he wants to sit down, wait till after November and come and fight my man Haney, he could do that. But yeah, man, y'all be easy. Y'all be easy. That's my call.
All right, champ. Well,
I mean, you think Rolly will knock out fucking Pacquiao? Because
I mean,
I
he got
don't.
the power, and this guy is old, so anything's possible.
Yeah, possible, but not at the level of certainty that the caller had. Not in my opinion. It could happen, but nah. Who's next?
Last call for callers. Last call for callers. If you're trying to call in, now is the time. If you're trying to call in, now is the time.
Last call. Last call. What we got? Come on, people.
I got a bunch of super chats, though. I got Tevin Smith, $5. Those bright colored shorts Manny be wearing will be too distracting for Rolly. That's crazy. Hold on a
That's
sec.
funny.
Yeah, y'all be picking on Rolly. Meanwhile, he out here racking up
He's a
belts.
champion.
Racking up belts, man.
He's a champion. He is a champ. I mean,
Cashwell,
look.
$2 pounders. Any televised boxing in the States tonight? Yeah, the O'Shea Jones OTX is also going to be free on any social media. That's the Zone and OTX deal. So yeah, you don't even have to have you don't even have to have the Zone to watch that. It'll be on YouTube. It'll be on Twitter, Instagram, everywhere. One lump sum, $2. How many fights it took before? No, excuse me. How many fights it took Boots before he stepped up? 30? Fred Robinson, welcome to the prospect level. Jerry, $2. Rare. How does Barrios have back-to-back as a champ? You meant to put draw somewhere? Okay. It is rare, man. It is rare, bro. It is rare. They got to give him, and it's crazy because he's the champ. And he hasn't made a defense in terms of, excuse me, wrong word. He hasn't made a mandatory. He hasn't had a mandatory, so it's like he can't even get no time off. Because I feel like that's what he needs. He might need to go champion in recess, bro. But Timu Al Heyman, or maybe not. Maybe it's like Pacquiao. Maybe this will be good for him and he can come back with a secondary camp because how long ago was that Ramos fight? That was the Mike Tyson fight, right? How long ago was that? Mike Tyson, Jake Paul.
November, right? November just passed.
All right, so I don't know. Seems like the layoff could have affected him, or maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm just giving him excuses. Pound for pound number 2 in the chat, and on that champ level, $5. Timu Al Heyman. First big bet I won was AJ versus Ruiz. Got the bag. Nah, see, I slipped on that one. Who was in my house, man? Text me, man, because it was one of the listeners was in my house. The video is there. I would have to go to the video and see who he is, but I don't feel like looking for it. But one of the listeners was in my house, and he was sitting to my left and just kept saying, like, Ruiz going to win. I want to say was it JD? Oh my God, I don't know who the fuck it was. Sad.
Mm.
It'll come to me. Jonathan sends $2. Caller, chill on EJ. Trolling. I will unsub, Ness. Hey, man. Hey. One way Renzo, $2. Hashtag bootlickers. All due respect to the fighter. So that's what they call in the fan base. Y'all nasty for that, man. Don't do that, man. Let fans be fans without being criticized of being fans. Jay, LA, what you got to say?
What up, Jay?
What's up, guys? How you doing? Thought I helped see if I can keep the show rolling today. Definitely like the subject matter, Manny Pacquiao versus Rolando Romero. That actually, I think, would be a very entertaining fight. But what I would really like to see, actually, and this is because I want to see somebody who's been done dirty get done right or have the chance to be done right, is if somehow that Devin Haney Manny Pacquiao could fight, because do you guys think that if let's say Devin Haney beats Pacquiao better than he beat Loma, because a lot of people question that one, right? But do you think that kind of helps erase some of the stank from that whole uh, Ryan Garcia shit? Because I think he's been fairly untreated with that whole situation, and I don't know why people dog him out. Even my brothers, my black African American brothers, dog out Haney, and he's the one
Daney.
who's been doing the right things all these years.
Dog out Daney. That was hilarious.
Yeah, yeah, the D's got run in there, but yeah. But do you think that if he could get a good win, like say a Ugas type of win over Pacquiao, does that bring back Haney? Does that kind of, like I said, remove some of that Ryan Garcia shit?
If Haney, who we talking about? Haney getting a win over who though?
So if Haney can get a good decision victory over Pacquiao, right? Kind of like what Ugas
Damn.
did to
So we just
Pacquiao.
ignoring the Norman fight?
Well, here's the thing:
Yeah.
is that even solid yet?
What you mean? That
Yeah.
fight is signed, sealed, and delivered, bro. It's
Yeah.
on one of the biggest cards of the year. What are you talking about?
Okay, good. Because I remember there was a little back and forth there. It was going to be now, so now it's definitely official, right?
Yeah. There was only a hiccup. It was
Yeah.
always official and signed. They did the press conference. It was just the
All right.
terms needed to be met, and Bill had his own, verbiage, right? Like, but the
Okay.
contract always stated that they had to do VADA, and there wasn't a set date. It was just the words used immediate. So, Bill's terms,
Okay.
a definition of immediate is right now, and Norman's was August 1st. It's no big deal. The
So
fight is done.
do you think if Haney gets that big victory over Norman, do you think they could set up a Pacquiao fight then?
I
Or are they
mean,
trying to
I
get
don't think
Pacquiao another
so.
fight before the year ends?
I
No.
don't think so. Not unless Turkey has anything to do with it, because again, Pacquiao does business with PBC, who doesn't. When it's Pacquiao, they don't need Turkey, right?
Yeah, exactly. Because the name brings up everything, as we saw this past weekend. How does a dude who's been out of the ring that much generate so much buzz, right?
Yeah.
Crazy.
Damn, bro. They haven't put Regis on the betting line because his fight just got announced yesterday, right? Like officially.
Uh-huh.
That's wild.
Wow.
Because he
So what
fights next
other
week.
names did you guys? So he fight and then Sugar Shane is actually gonna fight this weekend, you say?
Yeah. Is it this weekend? You got to check. But yes, he's fighting that dude, the
Okay.
Australian hunter.
Wow. Dude, we just need Barrera, Morales, and Marquez to come back, and we got a killer tournament going on. But anyways, thanks for keeping boxing going, guys. Hopefully we can keep this rolling today, keep you guys on the line a little bit longer. All right?
All right. All right. Anybody got the Regis JoJo fight on the betting line?
Oh, the Jojo Diaz?
Yeah, JoJo versus
Oh,
Regis.
I haven't seen anything on the line on that one. Sorry, man.
Yeah, no,
We
I
out,
don't
man.
see
Have a
it.
good
I
one.
don't see it out there, bro. I'm gonna have to check Pro Boxing Odds. What's his name? JoJo. Shit. Fuck. Big Gucci, what it do?
Yo, what up, gang?
What up?
Yeah, man. Shout to Marco. Shout to Ness. EBV, we lit, baby. Yeah, man. Look,
What's up? What's up?
Crayon eating child versus the Gramps, man. Yeah, I fuck with it, bro. I fuck with it. It's a great fight, bro. I mean, if Rolly versus Pac ever gets made, bro, I got Pac by KO, bro. I mean, shit. Think about it, Marco. Rolly's worst nightmare is a 40-year-old man, bro. We seen what happened the last time he faced a 40-year-old man.
True.
Um, that's facts. And Pac is worse, man, because he's 46. That old man power, that shit's a nightmare for him, bro. I think after that draw with Pac, man, he should be eligible for a rematch. If not, get that Rolly fight with the WBA, man, because that's like you said, the WBA benefit Al, bro. So that Rolly fight is there for Pac, man, with PBC. So I can see that fight happening. I seen what Pac-Man's plan was though. If he had beat Barrios, he would try to get that Floyd fight, or he would have tried to get that Tank fight, bro. Or maybe even that Ryan fight. But I don't see him, you know, fighting anyone lesser than the big names, bro. I see Ryan as an option. I see Rolly, Barrios rematch, or even that Tank fight for no belt, because that's still a big ass fight. Feel me? But yo, Ness, if you don't mind, bro, if I can go off topic real quick, but still stay boxing related, because this shit,
Yeah, what
this
up?
shit rubbed me the wrong way, bro. I was going through IG, bro, and Turkey nasty, bro. I like Turkey, but Turkey is nasty, bro. It's unbelievable that he ain't gonna pay for Parker Usyk. Because now if it goes to purse bid through a WBO, Usyk gonna drop that shit, bro. Who else is gonna pay Usyk even over 50 mil? You feel me? Like Turkey's paying him 100 mil as a base pay now it look like. But shit, who gonna even pay 50
Regis
mil
Prograis versus
for
Joseph
for
Diaz
Usyk?
Jr.
My bad, bro. Just trying to do something else.
You good, man. But like, yo, if that should go to purse bid, you know Usyk gonna drop that WBO, bro. Because Turkey want him to fight that UK up and comer. I forget his name. What's his name again?
Oh, Pataya?
Nah, that heavyweight, that new Mike Tyson, that UK
Oh,
Mike
Moses,
Tyson.
Moses, Moses, Atuma.
Yeah, I told him, man, I could see that fight happening when if Usyk dropped the belt. I could see that fight happening, bro. Cause I mean, who gonna pay Usyk over 30 million to fight Joseph Parker, bro? The only promoter offering that bag is Riyadh Season, bro. And that's like a huge gap between a Riyadh Season heavyweight bag compared to like a the Zone or PBC bag, man. Them dudes getting like 30, 40 at most. Shit, man, I didn't like that, man, because Joseph Parker earned his title shot, bro. That shit pissed me off that the man will never get a title shot. He gonna have to fight for a vacant belt for like purse bid of 1.7 million. It's disgusting, bro. If you listen to this, Turkey, if you're a real boxing fan, bro, Usyk Parker is the fight to make, bro. Give that man his opportunity, man. But yeah, gang, that's all I got. I just want to shout out one last
Peace.
thing. It's a real king birthday today. Big Gucci Nick, man. I'm gonna be smoking on this fat L. Um, Hopefully that fight with Clarissa gets a knockout tomorrow. Cause that Lonnie Daniels girl, I mean, shit, she seemed like food. So hopefully they setting up Clarissa to get this KO, man, to raise the stock, cause they know a KO is super rare for the women's boxing.
Bro,
So yeah, man, hopefully we get a knockout tomorrow. Be a
she
treat for
stopping
me.
her.
But yeah,
That's a good prop bet to throw on there. Where is she at? She getting
for
a
a
stoppage
stoppage.
for sure. Fuck yeah, bro.
What's the odds on the stoppage for that fight,
If
Ness?
she don't get the stoppage, I'm disappointed.
What's the odds for that?
Plus 140.
Shit, I might drop a little bit on that too, Matt. Her last opponent, wasn't she a little bit of a higher level than this current
I'm
opponent?
gonna make that bet. There's no way.
Now
She
you got to include that bet in a parlay, man, for it to give you a little bit more money. But yeah, gang, that's all I got. You gonna be doing the live chat tomorrow, Ness? For
Yeah,
Clarissa?
today too. I'm doing an O'Shea fight.
Oh, bet you know I'm tapped in.
All
All right, I'm
right,
gonna keep listening, gang.
there she goes. Shields. Shields by KO. Damn, that's wild. See, Bovada got it by KO plus 140. My bookie know what's going on. They got a minus 117. Ugh, motherfucker. This is the thing about betting too. You need to have different sports books because different books give different odds to attract the bettors. It's like casinos. They have attractions to attract the bettors. Sports books use different odds. You see on Bovada, which I don't got no money in their account, they got it at a plus 140. My bookie's a minus 117. Now I really need to throw it in the parlay. What up, Michael?
Hey man, just back on the last caller.
Fucking
I'll not go
sucks.
to post bids, yeah. That'll not go to post bids
You got to go
because
slower because we got to get used to your Scottish accent. What did you say? That last caller, what?
he's saying that Usyk will drop belt, yeah, and it'll go to post bid for Parker. That'll not happen, yeah.
You're saying he said Usyk would drop the belt?
Yeah, and Parker will fight for the vacant title, but that'll not happen.
Yeah, I don't think that'll happen either.
Because Frank Warren promotes 12 of the top 15 heavyweights. And the Tama's with Frank Warren, Joseph Parker's with Frank Warren, another champion, Caballero's with Frank Warren as well.
Yep.
So they're all Queensbury, yeah. So, and that's the way the defences are going to go. So, what they'll do is Tama fighting Dillian White in August or September. That's confirmed. And then Caballero will be next. And then they'll pay the money for the Tama to come up because he'll be running out of time to break Tyson's lineal heavyweight record, yeah. He'll run out of time next December. So Usyk's not going to fight till at least March anyway, yeah.
I mean, he needs some time off. All he's done is fought the top anyway. What are you going to do?
So that Caballero will get some step aside money for Frank, and then they'll throw a Tama in. Marco, we were speaking about this morning. I don't think Atama will win, but they have to just go for it. They have to go for greatness, yeah. There'll never be another chance like this for them, yeah.
There'll never be another what?
What did you say?
For
A challenge.
Like undisputed winner.
Challenge.
Oh, another challenge for Usyk, you're saying?
For for Atama or any like that, well, any young fighter to have a go at the lineal heavyweight before Mike Tyson's time, yeah, age.
Yeah, it'll be difficult. It'll be difficult to break Mike's record.
Well, he's got to next December at Atama, isn't he? Yeah. So they'll have to. For him to do that, Frank will have to keep the belts together and either have to fight Parker or Usyk, yeah. So Frank, they'll not push the push bids or anything like that. They'll agree a deal to keep them together, yeah.
For sure. So you picking Atoma versus Dillian White or what?
I think Atoma will beat White, but for me personally, once you do that, where do you go then? You have to just fight top guys from then on, yeah? You can't come back to the... You know what I mean?
I mean, they could always move him into Derek Chisora route next. He doesn't necessarily have to go up. You could do a good sidestep.
You may feel like it's
Chisora is the IBF mandatory as well.
Yeah, he's a mandatory because he won one fight, bro. We know Chisora is a 30 times loser at winning a title. He's never, like, as great as Chisora may sound, he's never won a world title. You do know that, right?
Chisora hasn't won a world title, but he's always sold more pay-per-views in Britain than
Chisora is the ultimate gatekeeper. They need to make a belt or a trophy for him because it's like he's never won a world
1.3 million
title, and he's
pay-per-view.
probably had the most world title shots in the last 15 years in the heavyweight division.
Over
And he's
Yep.
the only
over a million
gatekeeper.
pay-per-views.
He's the only gatekeeper.
1.3 million.
He's the only
You're on about
He's the
Pacquiao
only
selling
gatekeeper.
200,000.
Huh?
1.3 million Dillian White selling pay-per-view, yeah?
What are you talking about?
You're on Dillian White. He's sold over a million pay-per-views 2 or 3 times in the UK.
With Chisora, you're saying?
Yeah,
Yeah,
no, sorry,
that's what
Chisora,
I'm
yeah.
saying. That's why I say he's the greatest gatekeeper of all time because he's also a pay-per-view star in the UK. But look, that was the bell, champ.
Derek, I come for you, Derek. I come from you.
So right now I got a decent little Betty bet. This is
That
actually
accent
decent.
is wild, man. You're right. You got to take some time to acclimate
Yeah,
to
no,
it.
I'm starting to get it. I'm starting to get it. I'm starting to get his accent a little bit. Stock chasers. This is actually a good parlay. 2 teams. What up?
Hey man, yo, that was a test run, bro. My super chats is back, bro. I don't know what was going on. I did what you said. I logged out, logged back in. There's some whole lot of different shit, and now I'm back on, baby. So you know I've been a little dry, bro. I ain't been able to call in. I only been getting my free calls. But yo, the chat has a name, bro. We gonna call them the bootlickers. You heard? Shout outs to all the bootlickers in the chat. You heard? Shout out to all the bootlickers in the chat. You heard? Yo, Marco. So what you
What's
trying to
up?
say about my man Rolly, bro? What you trying to say about my man Rolly right now?
What am I
I
trying to
know what
say
he's
about him?
saying.
What are you trying? You trying to
Like
say that he can't knock out Pacquiao? Is that what you're saying?
He doesn't believe the
he
knockout is
can, but
possible.
I would very unlikely.
Bro, this is the problem with what Barrios has caused now. This is a chain reaction. Y'all know if y'all watch that fight, Barrios did not do anything to get Pacquiao out of there, bro. Like, yeah, Pacquiao he had speed. He was punching a lot of air as well. But, bro, it's not like he was, like, bro, I didn't see real power coming from
Nah, he
fucking
looked whack.
Pacquiao, bro.
I'm with you. Pacquiao looked like a shell of his old self. I agree.
Yeah, man. Listen, I got a lot of respect for Pacquiao, bro. But one thing I could tell you about Romero, bro, Rolly gonna pack his ass up, man. That's just how I feel, cause Rolly actually gonna try to get him out of there, bro. And I could probably say the same for Tank. Tank. Yo, I wouldn't be surprised. I just wouldn't be surprised, cause you know what I'm saying. But at the end of the day, Tank could probably do him dirty too. At the end of the day. So, but nah, man. Like I said, I rather Pacquiao sit on the sidelines, wait for my man Dev after November, because that's gonna be a fight, and Treese called it. I don't know how long ago. But yo, anyway, check this out. Right?
We
Um,
checking. We checking.
yeah. Yo, check this out. Right. So listen, I'm gonna come back to this boot situation, bro. I really want to see who he has to fight. I want to see what they set up next, bro, because I just sometimes Ness, I have problems, man, dealing with these double standard ass fans, bro. It's like super nasty work. Because look, at first I said, damn, Norman Jr. I ain't really know the deep, but yo, I feel like Boots ran from Norman Jr., bro, because you should have just made the weight. You had 2 great fights for you at 147. Like
He got bigger
sometimes
fights at 54 though. His
bro,
argument is Virgil's bigger.
yeah, man, but I can't remember. I can't get this out of my mind when he said, "Yo, I'm gonna undispute 147." Yo, that's
Bro,
my
come
plan.
on, bro.
My plan is to.
That's the thing though. You being a fan instead of a person. Like you gotta understand when he said that, he could make the weight. He could no longer make the weight. He got 34 fights at 47. Why y'all making it this ducking thing? He can't make the weight. I know Brian Norman Sr. feel a different way, but he still ain't inside Boots' body. It's 34 fights at that weight. 34.
bro. I know. I understand. I
And he's
understand. I
older.
get it,
He's
bro.
older than Norman Jr. Like
I get
it's
it,
not
bro.
easy to make
But this
weight.
is this. But Ness, this is why fighters make sacrifices, bro.
But that's
There's
how do
sacrifices that
you
have
know?
to be made.
How do you know his last 3 fights wasn't the sacrifice? The Karen fight, the rematch, the
Okay,
fucking
all
Stanionis.
right. I get that, bro. But then this is how he follows it up, bro. Oh, I need 2 tune-up fights at 154. Come on, man. That was a nasty follow-up.
No,
He
it
had
ain't.
belts. He
No,
could
it
have
ain't.
demanded fights.
No, it
He
ain't.
could
Don't
have
act like
demanded.
you wasn't
He
a
could,
Danny Garcia fan. You wasn't a Danny
You may
Garcia
feel like
fan?
it's your time,
not really.
but
No,
it's not your
Okay,
I
you
was
time.
wasn't a
sparing the Chiefs.
Duran
I was
fan
fucking with
either,
Chiefs.
huh?
I was
You
fucking
wasn't a
with Chiefs.
Duran fan? You wasn't a Duran fan? Because
Who?
Duran, Roberto Duran.
Oh yeah, I fuck with them old fighters, bro. But you
Okay,
feel me?
so
That's
what's the
past my
difference
time,
then?
man.
What's the
But
difference? They all did it. Duran didn't go from 35. This 35 King DeMarco remembers him. He didn't go straight to fight Leonard. He had like 7 welterweight fights, my bro. Then he fought Leonard.
okay. No, I'm gonna end my call at this, bro. At the end of the day, Devin Haney is setting the standard. Niggas gotta follow his
No, he
steps, yo.
not.
I'ma
No,
holler at
he
you.
not. He
I'ma
fought
holler at you, my boy.
44. He
I'ma
fought
holler at you.
44. If you want to say
I'm
someone
out.
set the standard, it was Bud. The standard
I'm
is
out.
champion status will move up and fight a champion. That's the standard.
I'm
That's
out.
the
I'm
gold
out. I'm out.
label. The
I'm out.
gold label.
I'm
And
out.
if
I'm
you
out.
ain't
You
doing
protect them.
that,
You protect them. You protect them boots. I'm out.
if
I'm
you
out. I'm
if
out.
you not doing that, then you doing what Danny Garcia, a 2-time champ, did, 4 millennial champ did. He took a 40, 142, 143, and then you frozen, Marco? Oh no, I seen your eyes, bro. And then he took 47. Like, bro,
But
not
Ness, okay. So
everybody
fight.
just
So
jumps
fight.
up there and does what Terrence Crawford did. Not
All
everybody
right.
does it.
But the wording is nasty.
Matter
We
of
talking
fact, Marco,
tune
ain't
up.
you the historian? Pacquiao's first fight was versus David Diaz, right? Who the fuck is that? What was that? His first fight at 40 or something? He
I
ain't getting there
believe.
with
I
no
mean,
killers. Like, y'all gotta chill, man. Y'all think
Pacquiao
this shit a
started it.
video game. This shit ain't no
I'm out,
video
man.
game.
Shout out to the bootlickers, yo. I'ma holler at y'all. I'ma holler at y'all.
This is exactly why we do border wars, man. Cause y'all be out here acting like this a video game. Shit crazy. Making weight ain't easy at
Nope.
all.
Nope. At all.
And that man was at 47 for all them fights. J. Matt Beats. What up?
Hey, how y'all doing today, man?
All good.
What up?
Sir, yes, sir. So I'm gonna just keep it quick. I'm at work. The only fight Rolly should be trying to get is that Ishmael Barroso rematch, bro.
Oh,
That's what we need to see, bro. We all know Ishmael got hold, bro. So they should just go ahead and give him that run back and give him a chance to get that belt. Is he at 40 or 47?
Rolly moved up.
47.
Barroso was at 40. Didn't that happen at 40?
Yeah, I
but
think
he's
it
at
happened at
47.
40. Yeah, bro. I think that's the fight that should happen, bro. They got to give that man Ishmael his get back, bro, because they did him dirty. So I think that should be a good fight. Give him a chance to get that belt back, bro. That's all I got to say, though, man. Y'all have a good day.
Man, short and
Peace.
sweet. Appreciate it.
Short and sweet.
We
Yeah, but
got
Barroso lost afterwards. So
Barroso
if you would,
lost. Yeah, wait. Who he lost to? Not right after. Cause then he slept Davies after that shit, didn't he?
he lost after that though. So that kind of derailed his train.
We got Bandalorian with the counter.
Yeah, Ness. You said Marco Wright. Remember he beat Davies. He ain't sleep him, but he did TKO him. But then Andy Hirioka beat the hell out of that old man. I felt
Yeah.
bad
Yeah, I
watching that
remember
fight.
that.
He beat the hell out of Barroso. That was crazy. But Andy
Yeah.
Hirioka nice though. So,
Yeah.
we ain't gonna trip
I
on him
want
for
to
that.
know what's
He need
going
to
on
go.
with. I thought they ordered that fight. I want to know what's going on with that
And look,
order. Who
I
ordered that?
literally was gonna say that. They asked I think it was Boxing News. It was like because it was after you interviewed Gary Antoine Russell. Boxing News when they talked to him and he was like things happened and he was like the fight fell apart. So at the moment it ain't happening. But
But
I
wasn't
got
it an
you as Mr.
order?
Honda. I thought the same thing. I said I thought that fight was completely ordered to happen.
Oh,
Because
okay.
like Marco was saying, Andy Hiroka when he beat Barroso, that was in like November. Because that was that same card. I think it was I think Andy Hiroka, I don't know if he was the co-main or the main event, but it was stacked with all them Japanese fighters because that same card, that was the first card. No, that was the first time when Jin Saki won. He had won by knockout. Then he called out Brian Norman and Bruce. Because I remember that because he was a WBO Asia Pacific champion. So like I don't know, you're right, but Andy Hiroka, yeah, he need his shot because he nice. Another thing though, just so I counter back in this, why you keep saying though you don't have no other sports book? Ness, you stay in Las Vegas.
Bro, you want me to go out the house to make bets?
No, Ness, you stay in Las Vegas in Nevada.
And
Every app, Ness, is free in like FanDuel, DraftKings,
nah, hell no.
BetMGM,
Hell no.
Bet three six five.
I wish I could use FanDuel
You may
out here.
feel like
I'ma
it's your
literally
turn,
pull it up and show you that shit
but it's
don't
not
work,
your
bro.
turn.
I haven't been able to use FanDuel since I moved from New Jersey. And DraftKings, bro.
Well, I'm gonna say, check for you should for sure be able to use either Caesars or Bet MGM. I'm not
Look,
certain about Bet 365, but
look.
one of them two for sure
Look,
you
it
should be
ain't
able to
here.
use
They don't
them.
got. I'm telling you, the casinos got a lot in Vegas.
They must have. I was just about to say they must have took the because they did that in Mississippi too. That's what you're talking about.
FanDuel
They did the
already.
thing. You gotta go to the casino to place it or be on
Yeah,
site or
yeah. They
something.
want you to go to the
Okay.
casino. They want you to go to their
Yeah, I know
sports
what you're
book.
talking about. Yeah,
Ain't
because I
nobody
was gonna say
getting
I
it,
remember in Mississippi they legalized it too, but then they took it away and they made it
bruh.
to where you gotta go and be
First of
on
all,
site.
half the dudes that make money on betting boxing make it live bet. I can't. I gotta be in the casino. That's
Oh
what they
yeah, no,
want.
no, yeah, that's
That's what they want from you.
no.
Out here, that's what they want. They want you to be in the casino so you can
Yeah.
become an addict. I ain't no
I
fucking
ain't
addict.
see. I ain't know they fully took it away though to where y'all had to be on site though. Yeah, that's the worst.
Yeah.
Damn, I don't know. I I'm gonna tell you, get rebat then. Get rebat. You should be good to it. That rebat free every damn where.
I'm checking
So that's the
DraftKings right
simplest way.
now. I bet you they're gonna be like, nope.
See, that's what I was gonna say. They must have just passed that law or something like a year or two ago. Because I could have sworn Nevada they had it all free. But when you said it, that's how I knew what you was talking about. Because yeah, they got that thing where I know when I be in Mississippi, it said that too. It'd be like with FanDuel, you got to be on site at the casino. Like you can use the app, but you literally got to be like at the casino on
Look.
site to place it.
DraftKings let me sign into my daily fantasy. I can't even get to the sports book. I'm telling you, this shit
I ain't know
bullshit.
I ain't know that is messed up. Then damn, they hold you back. That's why I would say get rebat. Then try
Sports
and get
book.
rebat because they
Let's
got the
see.
because rebat they got the
Look,
methods of victories and all that stuff.
that shit said we're having trouble verifying your location.
Oh,
I'm
your
telling you,
location, yeah. So
they ain't
they
fucking
passed that
around.
law on y'all. That's messed up, man. Damn. That's all I was really calling in to say though. When you said all, I could have sworn that's in Nevada. Though. I'm like, but yeah. All right, though. Appreciate it. I'll let you this.
Peace.
Lord have mercy. I hope all this shit. Say download a plugin.
What are you trying to do?
No, they trying to have me download a plugin and verify my location, but it better actually work. You know what I'm saying? Like, other than just downloading a plugin for my location and telling me, oh, nope, your location don't work. You can't be there. Because I've already done this shit too. But I had to do this when I was in Florida. The location and over there is good, you know?
Thought you were moving back to Florida for good.
Yeah, it's just taking a bit longer.
That's what wifey wants? You don't want that, right?
I don't.
Shit.
I don't. But again, you know, if I leave here, then I'll just have some more exciting stuff, I'm sure.
Yeah. I don't know. I like Florida better myself.
Because the goal is to have something in DR. So it's like if I'm done here, I'm most definitely gonna have something in DR.
Oh, like sell that and get a property there?
Yes.
Not bad. Not bad.
But it's like I told y'all already. I don't want to sell just yet. It's too early.
Yeah, it's a shitty time to sell right now.
I don't know about that. It's just I'm not ready. I like beating them capital gains.
Right. 2 years,
Longer.
right?
No. Don't you have to have a 7?
Capital
sure.
gains, if I'm not mistaken, is you got to live there for at least two years. Then you avoid capital gains.
I thought it was 7.
No, 2. I mean, in New York, I don't know. In New York,
Yeah, maybe state
maybe
to
it's
state. I don't know. I can check, but
yeah, it's 2 years. But and like I
United
don't know how
Store.
you would do that because you live in both. So would that count? I guess it would. Yeah, because you're not renting it out. Yeah, as long as you're not renting it out, that proves that you live there. Do you like
Yeah.
Airbnb it and shit when you're not around?
Hell no. What the fuck? You want
Nah,
people
so you're good
shitting
then.
on your toilet?
Some people do that all the time.
No, I'm asking you. You saying some people. You asked me at my Airbnb, and I said no. Now my question to you is, are you cool with someone's ass cheeks on your toilet?
Yes.
Oh wow! Shout out to you.
Not because I like ass cheeks on toilets, because there's something called cleaners and Lysol.
Let me tell you, man. I'm bougie, man. I have in this house, in my master bathroom, and in that bathroom over there, I have bidets. All right. No one's sitting on my toilet. That's my shit. You feel me?
Christ.
A man is supposed to have a killer garage, an official car, and a throne for a toilet. Just
And
saying,
a
man. Get your
manicure.
priorities straight, man. You little fridge, you little white fridge having motherfuckers. Donnie Entertainment, what up?
Yo, Ness was good. Marco was good.
What up?
What up?
Chilling, chilling. Nah, I just want to shout out you guys, and I wanted to just speak on a boot situation or whatever. Know what I'm saying? I know everybody try to say Boots is ducking and in 154, but I just want to go back to the Brian Norman situation from like last year when they were supposed to negotiate, you know what I mean? And Boots ain't Norman ain't want to take it then. So they wasn't on Norman saying he was ducking too crazy because they were talking about money. But now when Norman was presenting or Eddie Hearn was saying they wanted to fight Boots like a month or two back or something like that before Norman fought. Now and then Boots moved up. So I think it's like two-sided, like everybody be on Boots, but it's like Boots tried to fight Norman at one point. You know what I'm saying? So now I'm not a fan of the two tune-ups, you know what I'm saying, that he want to do for this 154. But I felt like, like you were saying earlier, he got to figure out what he's doing. You know what I mean? He don't just want to go in crazy, you know?
Champ. You hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
No, because the audio's one way, so we got to let each other completely pause so that you can go. I just want to counter without arguing. We could clearly debate. When you say he tried to fight Brian Norman, you do understand that he realized his offer to Norman was wrong, and that's why he said in his press conference to Stanionis that out of his pocket he gave Stanionis $300,000, which was the extra $300,000 that Norman's wanted, right?
Right.
Okay.
Right.
And you do understand, right, like that you and I, are we on the same page when I say that if Norman and Boots would have unified, that was a bigger fight than Boots and Stanionis unifying?
It's a fact.
Okay. So when you say he tried to make the Norman fight, it's like you're the A side. Did you try? Because you definitely tried and succeeded with Stanionis. Did you try with Boots? With Norman? Because you and I both know that was the bigger fight. Plus, guess what? Stanionis made him go to AC. Norman's was willing to go to Philly, where they would have made more money in tickets. Just saying, man, it's crazy. It's crazy on these streets.
Nah, you're right. I was just, I was thinking, because I know a big thing they were saying was, oh, that'd have been the most money that Norman would have made,
For sure.
But the route he went, he made his money though. But I'm saying, like, Norman didn't have this big status to me until the two fights after the whole Boots debacle or whatever,
And you absolutely right, but that was his father's argument. And at the end of the day, we got to give his dad credit. He said, Boots older than my son. My son still got plenty of time. And look, he proved them right. You didn't want to give them what they thought they was worth. Now they in your position. People think he the killer. People calling you the duck. Because you let him bubble. You let him bubble, and now they like, wait, why didn't you fight that dude? He out here knocking shit loose.
No doubt, no doubt, no doubt. I just wanted to just
I
bring that
don't
up. That
feel
was my
that
little
way.
take on it.
Mind you, I don't feel that way. I'm just good at making storyline. I don't feel that he ducked Norman. At all.
Okay.
At all. Like, yo, you can't make the weight. He got 34 fights at welterweight, bro. He can't make the weight.
Yeah, and I'm like, I wanted, and then it was just weird to see that Boots just moved up right after, the Sasaki fight was set up or whatever, or like right after the fight around that time. So it's just weird to me. So I want to just call up one time. This is my first time calling, so shout outs to y'all though,
All right. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. Damn, first time calling. That's what's up, man. Look forward to hearing your calls. Trace, what up?
Oh boy.
Yow.
Yo.
What up, though? What up, though?
What up?
Hey, man. Say, man. I'm looking at this topic. Pacquiao versus Rolly. Hold up. We don't want that. You know what the fight is, man. I done told you. A year and change ago. Devin Haney. Go ahead and occupy that strap.
Devin got a
Manny
November
Pacquiao.
fight, man.
Excuse
November
me.
fight.
Excuse me. I'm aware of that.
We don't think
ahead. You
ahead.
just
We
heard.
don't think
Excuse
ahead.
me.
We don't think ahead. Yo, you don't have to yell every day with
I ain't how you cut. Well, you're
airplane
cutting me off.
headset, bro. Listen, we don't think ahead. We learned
I
our
think
lesson.
ahead. See, that's your problem. Y'all not visionaries. See, you cut me off. Excuse me, sir. Excuse me, sir. What I was saying was, I would like to see Manny Pacquiao versus Devin Haney after he occupies that strap. Yes, sir. I'm picking Devin Haney. I think he can do it. I'm planning on him getting that strap.
Devin will never get that fight unless Turkey won. And remember, man, PBC don't need Turkey to do a Pacquiao fight, bro.
That's true.
The way they don't need
maybe Pacquiao wants to fight Devin. Shit. I mean, he talking about Tank. Why not fight Devin?
Pacquiao fighting dollars, man. He out here fighting for dollars.
And so you telling me a Devin Haney and Pacquiao fight don't make money?
I'm telling you, it's gonna have to be Turkey.
I just asked, do it not make money?
Gonna have to be Turkey.
Hey, man, all right, say less. We talking the same shit. It sound like money to me, but that's neither here nor there. If Boots, I'm hearing
Devin
this Boots
gotta win. Devin gotta win. Y'all can't be just overlooking.
Hey, man, I hear you, and I'm plugging in a Devin victory, gang. That's cool. I hear what you're saying, but point being, I'm hearing you guys talking this Boots shit, man. I would like to see Boots fight my nigga, man, Andre Katsarowskis, man. I'm not gonna hold you the fuck up. If he talking some tune-up shit, I know guys be sleep on my guy from Greece, but I fuck with him the long way. He put hands and hooves on my nigga Brandon Adams. He's a rugged fighter. You feel me? Rumble, tumble, crash and bash, swang and bang type of guy. My type of guy. I fuck with him the long way. Katsarowskis. I would like to see him in there with Boots. He gonna pressure him. He gonna test him. We gonna see if Boots really replenished at this 154 shit. That's something I like to see. Maybe bring him to Philly or something like that. I'm sure it's a big Greek population around there. You know how that shit goes. It's a whole lot of you Polish and German motherfuckers around yonder. Y'all pull up, But like I say, man, I'm into it. But that's neither here nor there, motherfucker. We got OTX boxing tonight, goddamn. O'Shea Jones defending that IBF and IBO super welterweight, 154-pound strap. The bronze baddie. About to put hands and hooves on a hoe. Elier Carranza, you going down in flames tonight, miss. We also got Haven Brady Jr. on that motherfucker as well. Kermel Moten, you got problems. I would like to see that Haven Brady and Kermel Moten fight, man. I'm into that. Robert Merriweather, wherever you're at. Haven Brady got something to say, man. That's my dog. Shout out to them guys in Atlanta. At the Tabernacle. O'Shea Jones, put on for the city. Yes, sir. Do what you're supposed to do. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Then tomorrow, we got Clarissa Shields, man, the GOAT, the queen of this Midwest Mafia shit. Don't you forget it. Marco, I know you somewhere, you feel me, laughing, chuckling. I hope you tune in. Turn on your DAZN tonight, motherfucker. Have you ever heard of a pink slip match before, motherfucker? No, you have not. You got the first one tonight on OTX Boxing. On the undercard of this O'Shea Jones shit, you understand me? But like I say, man, shout out TBV, shout out Toledo, Ohio, and shout out to the Midwest Mafia. O'Shea Jones. Knock her shit loose. Y'all be cool, man.
I think he's drunk.
Who? Oh, Trees?
Yeah, I think he's drunk. What you think? Sipping on that Midwest yak? Never know.
Nah, man, he's just a fan, bro. A fan, a
Okay.
supporter of his people, his town, his state. You know, that's great, bro. We need more of that.
Okay.
Mick Donovan counter.
Hey man, I will try and speak slow for you. Yes, I agree with you. I would not want to go home and find two-tone on my pan. Imagine cleaning that shit up. So, I've got to say, I thought Rico was good this morning.
Yo, I ain't gonna front. You making it a
That's
joke, but we
better.
hear you a lot better.
Yeah, it's better. It's way better.
We
Just call
fucking
me
understand you.
Just call me Mark O. Gibbs.
Marco Gibbs.
Father of Coco and Nestor.
Father of Coco and Nestor.
Do you think it is weird that Manny Pacquiao has never unified a belt?
That's not
Ever.
true. That's not true.
That is true.
That
This
is
is
not true.
Nico Gibbs.
Hey, I
Nico
like it.
Gibbs says
I like it, Mick. I
Nico
like it. Now it's gonna be Mick versus fucking Coco.
father versus daughter. You are my father, Michael. Manny Pacquiao
Rookie of the
has
Year
never,
status right
ever.
here. Who's nominating him?
Manny Pacquiao has never unified a belt. That is fact.
That's crazy if that's fact. I'm checking. Coco's on the job.
That is fact. That is fact.
He probably
My
failed,
father,
right?
my
Cause he
doctor.
I don't even know, bro. I don't even know. This is the issue. This is the
No,
issue that
this is
that
true.
before podcasting, we were manipulated and brainwashed into believing whatever Jim Lampley and Max Kellerman and whatever Teddy Atlas would say on ESPN. That's all we had.
Yep.
But
It's
then the
true.
evolution of podcasting, you know,
Internet. Yeah.
yeah, the internet,
Manny,
2007, everybody was able to have a voice and voice their opinion and hear other people's voice and, you know, realize that boxing is the, what is it? What's
Manny
that phrase? Like
Pacquiao.
art, theater of the art or whatever. Come on, help me out. You're from New York. Boom!
Theater of the
Manny
art.
Yes,
Pacquiao
Pacquiao
tries
has
to
unified
attack
world titles.
now.
Pacquiao
And the
has
people
unified
says
world titles.
versus who? Who
Let's
did Manny
see.
Pacquiao?
Let's see.
Manny Pacquiao tried against Agopito Sanchez. Technical draw. Manny Pacquiao tried against Juan Manuel Marquez. Tech split decision draw.
This voice is creeping me out now.
Manny
No,
Pacquiao.
he's doing
No, I
Coco.
know. I know what he's doing, but now it went from funny to creeping me out now.
Nah.
Manny Pacquiao tried again against Floyd Mayweather and lost.
But
Manny
what about
Pacquiao
versus
never.
Terminator? What about versus Terminator?
Manny Pacquiao versus Keith Thurman was not
You may feel like
for
it's your time,
a unified
but it's not your
title,
time.
and he only won the WBA super welterweight title versus Keith
Thurman had the
Thurman.
BC, bro.
No,
What? That was
no,
the last belt Thurman had, right? Or was it the
no.
WBA? I'm lost now. Oh, you're right. You're right. He had the WBA because he got stripped of the WBC, and Danny and Porter fought for it.
Manny Pacquiao. Nestor Gibbs, do not doubt your father. Goodbye.
Yo, what about David Diaz?
David Diaz is in relation to Two Tone. fuck David Diaz, Ricky Burns, and McDonough, the prosecutioners. Yeah.
This fucking
But
guy.
by the way, Rico is the man.
You might be right, bro.
Are
I
we
can't
back?
find a unification.
He has never unified. There is more chance of two-tone seeing his feet than Manny Pacquiao
Whoa!
unifying.
Whoa! That was the bell. That was the bell. No punching after the bell.
This guy was in my chat.
It was the
You were in my
bell.
chat
It was the
yesterday.
bell 15 seconds ago. I just let you keep going, but then you took a shot at two-tone. So the free extra time is like, shh, shh, shh. Yo, did Manny never fucking unify?
That's what he just said.
Is it because on BoxRec they took away the WBA? Like, what's going on here?
Shit, I have no idea.
Yeah, man, you got corny on the niggas like that on here, bro.
Stop hating on everybody.
He was right though. That Thurman shit wasn't for the WBC, cause you know who had the WBC. But yeah, man.
Pacquiao had it. I mean, this guy Porter.
Yeah, who took it from him? Oh, but yeah, bro. July 26th, we in the building. But yeah, man, you be having niggas. I forgot to been talk about this shit. You be having niggas on here that be driving trucks and shit. Shout out to all my truck drivers, bro. But you having niggas on here to talk about niggas that work at the plant, and like nigga, you in the same boat, bro. Like, just chill with all that lame shit. Trying to talk about other people, nigga. And Treese, hey, you going to the fight, bro? You gotta link up, my nigga. So shit, let me know, bro. I just inboxed you and shit. But yeah, man, I ain't really got shit to say, man, because y'all talk about Pacquiao and Rolly, man. Like, that's a big fight. I want that shit, man.
It ain't our fault. Earl ain't ready to
But yeah,
come back.
but yeah.
That'll be a championship for Pacquiao. That's history.
Oh, man, that nigga, they already did the fake ass draw. But nah, that's what I said. That's just exactly why they did the draw, to get you how niggas hyped up about shit like this. But yeah, man, it's whatever, man. Y'all niggas agree with this shit, though. Yeah, man, it's big time boxing Detroit, man. July 26th, man, we back, bro. Trees hit me, bro. I'm out.
I ain't.
Peace. That's funny. That fucking Scottish guy's funny. He was in my chat last night.
Shout out Michael.
It says
we
Mick.
got Adrian. Yeah, I mean, he got Michael on Twitter, Mick Donovan on YouTube.
That's a thick fucking accent, man. That's wild.
He made it work with the Coco voice. Mike
Boxing boys. What it do, Ness?
What up? What up?
What up? Shout out to that boy Terrence Crawford, best fighter in the game. Is Marco still on there with you?
Marco is.
What up?
Yeah, Marco, why you take a shot at my boy Treese like that, man?
I didn't take a shot at Treese, did I?
Yeah, you
Oh,
did.
yeah,
You said
nah,
he sounded drunk.
He'd be drinking a little bit.
No, man. Don't disrespect my man like that. He don't be drinking. You see him get on here, that boy in shape. He in shape. Have you ever met him? How you know he been drinking?
I could just, the way he talks, man, sounds bossed up.
No, you said he be drinking like you said you witnessed him drunk or something before.
He's saying drunk shit.
Man.
It's okay.
No, he is talking boxing. He talking boxing. He with a little energy behind it. You know what I'm saying? Waking us up. Well, boy say only the best thing waking up is with TPV in his cup. He waking you up. You the one that's sitting there looking half asleep on that couch, Marco.
I'm not on the couch, but I got you.
Where you at then?
Use your eyeballs. You'll see. This is not a couch.
I'm looking at you. That's the same thing if I say you smoke crack or you got a discolored tooth or something. You see that front tooth you got that's discolored? Nobody talking about
I
you. Say, do you smoke crack or
don't have a
something?
discolored tooth. What
Yeah,
are you talking about?
yeah. Your front tooth is dead. I'm looking at it. It's dead, bro.
Nah,
It
not
look
at
He
all.
said
great.
it's dead. It's dead.
What?
Yo, you terrible.
What are you even talking about?
You got your tooth knocked out in sparring when you didn't wear no mouthpiece. I'm taking shots with
Oh.
my nigga
Oh, that's what happened?
Treese. You got
Okay.
your tooth. Yeah, you got your tooth knocked out. You should have worn your mouth gear that day. Hey, Treese, I'm holding
Okay.
it down for you, dog. Midwest holding it down. Marco, I'm still on your ass, boy.
You better
Yeah,
get off
it's
my
me.
ass, you nasty bastard.
I'm a bastard now. You the
Oh, why
bastard,
you gonna
boy.
take it personal? There he go.
Yeah, you see him? You see it? He mad. He got that tooth knocked out, that great tooth. Smile, Marco, for everybody can see your great tooth. You body. Look at you, pill head boy. Don't you ever disrespect Treese like that. Treese, Midwest, we gonna hold it down. Shout out to the GOAT. Hey, Ness, I
Midwest.
told you Marco be on that bullshit. Shout out to
Midwest.
TBV.
Shout out
Yeah,
to the
yeah, you Marco, we
cornfields
on
and the
your ass,
cows in
boy.
the Midwest. Shout out.
Well, you gotta move back. You can't
You
afford it
may
out
feel
here.
like it's
You
your
gotta move
time,
Man,
back. You can't
get
afford it.
back
but
on
it's
your
You gotta go
horse and
back
get
to
out of
New
here.
York.
Gallop out of
You
here.
broke boy.
Hey, I leave Marco alone. Adrian, pound for pound, number 3 in the chat, $5. Stock chasers ain't ever purchased a stock in his life. That name, false advertising. We got, let me drop a bomb for Mick, pound for pound, in the chat, number 1. Nick Donovan, still in that status. Adrian, pound for pound, number 3 in the chat, $5. Stock chasers was at them Forex conventions. I can already tell. Pillows, $2. Ness, get BetMGM, best betting app in Nevada. I hope you're right, bro. I hope you're right. Flashy, I think you still got to go to the casino to set it up, though. But I'm going to ask my assistant now that I got one. Flashy boy, $2, a.k.a. Mr. Perfect. Ninjas calling anything a duck emoji. Mr. Perfect back with another 5. Oh, yeah, and Wolf going to be at the fight, a.k.a. who somebody ducked. What are we talking about? She was at Shadeja fight. What do you mean? Who ducked who? You talking about she ducked Layla Ali or Layla Ali ducked Ann Wolf is what you mean?
Yo, you got me?
Yep.
So this Manny Pacquiao versus Rolly Romero, could it happen this? I don't know. It might could. I forgot. Rolly PBC still, right?
I believe so.
Yeah, of course he with the
No.
PBC.
Okay, so that was just like a one fight deal with Turkey.
Yes.
Okay, so yeah, I can see this shit happening. Then guess what? If Pacquiao beats Rolly, that's their way to get PBC jumping. Cause then Tank still PBC. That's their way to introduce that Tank and Pacquiao fight. I can see that happening like that. Or some other shit. If Rolly win, then Rolly might be, oh, I want my rematch with Javante. Like, it's plenty of ways they might try to introduce this. But Rolly versus Pac-Man, I don't want it. I don't even want to see Pac-Man back in the ring. Like, nigga, you came back. You looked good for your age, but what they got to say about Barrios? Because Barrios was the champion and the younger man. Like,
Yeah, but Barrios
they
was
got.
coming off of like, having a baby, being a
Hey,
newborn dad, being off.
hey, Ness. Hey, Ness. Niggas born every day, B. Niggas die every day, B.
Yeah, no, but we
That ain't
just
nothing.
ain't we just ain't ready to throw him away.
That ain't nothing new. I ain't throwing Barrios away. I'm just saying, like, it says a lot about him, though. Like, Pacquiao's a older retired fighter who came out of retirement. Like, come on, man. We can't ignore that, bro. I don't give a fuck Pacquiao or not. That's at the end of the day, now Pacquiao is just the name. He ain't shit in boxing no more. As far as like fighting wise, but so cause I ain't gonna say he ain't shit in boxing because he a legend, but as far as fighting wise right now, he ain't shit. I don't want to see it. Whoever want to see it is bullshitting theyself. They living on hopes and dreams. Like the nigga ain't the same. Come on now. And then like Clarissa, I give her a U.
Cut out.
Hello.
Cut out.
Be fucked up in the ring, so I give Clarissa that UD. And shit, hopefully, man, we get some the boy what's his name Pacheco, because I've been hearing about him lately.
Who? What
What is
Pacheco?
he doing?
Diego?
Yeah, like I've been hearing his name lately, but it's like who you been fighting? Like you said, Ness. Everybody else get criticized, but shit, like you said about Virgil,
You keep cutting out, man.
3 divisions, and he 30 years old. So motherfuckers need to start stepping up, man. That's what they need to do, man. But I'm gonna keep listening, man. That's my call, man.
I
Peace.
I can't understand nothing he said. Like
You
I
understand?
don't know what he said. Like
You
what is
understand?
he talking about? I didn't get what Pacheco. He didn't tell me nothing. What did he say? No, I'm serious. Do you remember? Like what the fuck did he say?
It was a little, yeah, it was a
Okay,
little
so you also
confusing.
didn't. Marco also didn't hear it. That's what
I
I'm
heard
saying.
it.
Yeah, okay. What did he say outside of Pacheco, and what the hell did he mean?
I didn't say I understood the shit. I said I heard it.
Okay. Okay. I don't know.
We
It
gotta get
wasn't
Mick
cutting
back in.
out that bad, but I don't know what the hell was going on.
That's right. He did drop off a couple times though too.
All right. On that note, that is everybody. Make sure I
All
got all
right.
these super chats. And I did. That's GTO, Instagram, and Twitter right back at it tonight at 4 o'clock Pacific Standard Time, 7 o'clock Eastern. We got 2 interviews scheduled. We got Ruben de Santiago, and we have Abel Mendoza trying to beat
Dope.
that Floyd Mayweather record. Peace.
Peace.